Yes, sir, Ski.
What up, though?
Yeah,
So,
I'm on. I wish I had my shit right there, just like you. I swear I did. I got my cellular communication device. It ain't the same.
I feel you. What's good with you though?
Chilling. What's good with
tell
you?
these tell them niggas what the level is, man.
Man, the levels, man, is really, man, the player who he can put it all on his back and he can do everything. He can wheel the team to multiple wins and crucial times, important times. And he can turn it on whenever it's time to turn it on.
Important
And
time.
very,
What is it
very
like?
important time. What's the important
Like
time?
regular
Sometimes in the regular season,
playoff? Yeah.
some sometimes in the regular season because somebody got to get you to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But it's mainly in the playoffs. But for sure in the regular season though, because somebody got to get you there. And
I feel you.
A nigga like Yanni, he working every night to get his boys to the playoffs. And when he get them there, he gonna do everything he can do to get them niggas to the chip. Everybody
So
can't do that.
chip is mandatory. Man, the chip is mandatory.
Chip for sure. You gotta
Chip
have
is
a chip.
mandatory.
If you ain't got no chip, you ain't really. It's only one guy that I got. It's only one guy that I got that get to that level who ain't got no chip yet because he's young, and that's Luca. But
Whoa.
did
Hold on.
you see Luca in the playoffs? He not even playing. He's still a baby though. You know what I'm saying? You look at Luca playoff numbers. That nigga crazy. Let me see
So
something.
So
you don't got obviously you ain't got Dirk in that bitch.
No, I ain't got Dirk in there, man, because I'm really only really impressed with one season out of Dirk. Like I'm impressed with him. I don't want to say it like that. Like Dirk, my guy, I got respect on Dirk. But when it come to like being one of them guys that get to that type of level, I ain't got Dirk. I only really seen Dirk go crazy one season, but he had a fucking squad though. He had a super squad over there actually that year.
that bitch had a
11
motherfucking squad over there, man.
he had a squad, man. You know, like, I ain't take nothing away from him. He hooped, he did his thing and everything. But I mean, shit, he should have. If he is who everybody say he is, he should have won that year with that squad. He should have more than one.
That's
I think Dirk should have more than one for
okay.
sure.
He should
That
have more than one. And that's the problem why I can't put him even in that shit. Dallas was his
For 20 years.
for 20 years. That was his squad.
For 20
we
years,
ain't
that
gonna
was
say
his
That's
squad.
crazy.
we not
That's
gonna say for
crazy.
20 years. We not gonna say
Uh-huh.
for 20 years. He wasn't playing the league. We gonna say
Tell me who else. Tell me
we
who
gonna
other person whose squad it was.
it was come on now. It was Dirk,
Nobody. It was
He the only.
nobody
That's
else
why he
squad.
the one with the statue. it
That's why he the
wasn't no.
one with the statue. It wasn't
What?
nobody else
What?
squad.
Wasn't nobody. That's why it's so easy.
you
That's
bet
why it's so
Lobby
easy.
that.
That's
Bet
why it's so
Lobby
easy. Why they saying Luca that guy now? You know what I'm saying? In 3 years
That's
he
why
the man in that.
I feel how you got Luca in that bitch.
Because man, Luca man been going to the
I
play.
see
Look,
the moment
look,
you
look.
put up,
Check it
bro.
out though. Check it out. Since Luca been in the league, Luca been to the playoff
They must
every year since he been to the league, and he averaging over 30 points in the playoffs already. His first year in the playoffs, he averaged 31. Second year, he averaged 35 in the playoffs. Now, it's only on 7 games, but last year he had 15 games. That nigga averaged 31 points last year.
What was his other
Now,
numbers? Assist and rebounds.
shit,
where did he go?
last year in the playoffs, he averaged 31, 31.7, 6.4 assists, not 10 boards.
Did he win though?
Nah, man, he a little baby on a trash team. That's amazing. That's amazing for a little baby,
It's his squad.
hooper
It's
on
his
the.
squad.
But it's trash. It ain't like
It's
dirt.
his squad. It's his
It
squad.
is his.
It's
It
his
is his
squad,
squad,
bro.
and that's why he heading it, and that's why he head. That's why he doing shit like he did the other night with 60-point triple doubles. Cause it's his squad. He get to that level. He going back to the playoffs this year, and you can only assume he gonna be doing 30s on them this year. And his team is
Definitely.
better.
So you got
He better.
then, man. I can't
So
put Luka in that club.
I could get it
so
if a nigga don't feel
That's
like
like James Harden, bro.
Luka belong
That's
in
like
that.
James Harden. Yes, it is.
What'd you say?
That's like James Harden. That's like Luka. It's like James Harden.
Well, man,
nah.
Luka only been in the league 3 years. James Harden done played with all the niggas.
When James was starting on his own squad, they made the playoffs every year.
But did they win? And what did James Harden do in the
Exactly.
playoffs? But what are they doing?
He
But I'm saying though. But I'm saying, how long James Harden been in the league? He don't got one ring.
As a backup.
He ain't even been to the finals. He ain't even been in the finals. James Harden been in the league too long to compare him to DONCIC.
He got the MVP.
Well, what's the level that he get to? You talking about when he missed 27 trade balls?
No,
He don't get him. So Harden was a bad example. Like I see what Cuz trying to say, but it was a bad example because Luka definitely ain't coming out there and doing that shit. Luka ain't doing that.
Man,
When
Luka got
gonna
too many.
disappear in the offs.
Luka got too many things that he contribute to the game in too many different ways. You know,
And he ain't been in the league long enough to even really. That's not a. He definitely still got a chance to take his guys to the promised land.
Let's get this.
James Harden don't.
Let's get this straight though. Luka been in the league 5 years.
How many James Harden been in the league?
This James Harden 13th season?
13th season.
100. That's not what was.
It's a lot of years.
You said Luka been in the league 5 years and he went to the
4.
playoffs every
4. Luka been in the league 4 years.
Luka been in the league 5.
He been in the league 4 years. So I mean he been in the league 4 years. So this is 5th year. He been in the playoffs. He been in the playoffs 3 times.
3 times.
He been in the playoffs 3 times. My fault.
He averaging the 30 that you said though.
He easily averaging that. That's not a problem.
But it's the part where you said what a part of your criteria was that a motherfucker going out there night in and night out, putting the team on his back, doing everything that he can do to get his team the dub.
Right. And that's why I said, you know, I just got Luka. You know, I understand if the nigga don't. I just see I see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You a nigga doing this on this 3rd season. I mean, you know, man, only nigga that really done some things like this early in his career was Mike.
It was Mike. it was Mike.
It's the only nigga.
True.
So I'm just going off history. You know what I'm saying? But and you know, I'm a little by Luka, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody else don't got him getting to that level, I could understand that because he ain't won nothing yet. He ain't even been to no finals or nothing like that, man. But boy, he was looking rough out there with that weak ass squad last year. I'm talking about niggas having a battle with him. Now he got the same team. They better and he better.
And they better and he better. That's crazy.
And they added Christian Wood too. And Christian Wood is like he getting better and better. Like the chemistry over there. Yeah. Like I just don't really see who in the West who gonna really do something with him. 7 games in a row, man. Nobody gonna stop Luka. So if his teammates step up, I don't know. If Luka get a chip this year, he definitely one of them guys that get to that level. He one of them guys.
Nah, if he get one of them chips, that ain't shit I can say.
So
James
let me ask.
Harden, I don't think James Harden really ever gonna be one of them guys, man. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think he ever got to that level. I don't think he ever will.
Hold on,
He
what
on
you
the
mean?
back level. He on the back leg of his goddamn career, man. You know,
I'm just,
it's a little too late, huh?
I'm just saying this is what we was seeing. Bro. James Harden was doing when he started, bro. What he was in the league 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. When he went to the playoffs. That's no, I want to say. That's what I want to say. He went to the in the league. Because they went to them every year. You feel me? He's been to the
Yeah,
playoffs every year.
yeah. But to T point though, James Harden already showed us he had his chance to show us. Luka is still in the process of showing us though.
You know what I mean? Like James Harden had so many years to show us. Like you can't, you know, like if Luka keep going to the playoffs every year and he keep dropping 30 pieces, but he don't ever win nothing, he don't ever get to no finals or nothing, I'm not gonna be able to stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he only been in the playoffs 3 times. You know, he's still a baby. James Harden been in the league for 13 years, you know, and he done been on squads. He done had guys on his
He done
team.
had guys.
He done had guys, man. It's hard for me to excuse Harden. And on top of that, it really wasn't his guys some of those times in the playoffs. It was him. He was the one hoeing out. He was the one costing them boys games with his low
Because
IQ.
I was just about to say it's the level of IQ a nigga really gotta have too in order to
That boy IQ low.
that nigga for sure ain't his IQ ain't there. So like
When
with
him
me,
when he had Russ on his squad, when it was him and Russ in the playoffs, when they was doing the small ball, that was James Harden. That was James Harden moment right there. When they was doing the small ball over there with Russ.
They was not getting past.
But they let Bron do the thing on him. They let Bron do the thing on him. Bron and some young guys. It was Bron and some young guys over there did the thing on them. It wasn't. Hey, that wasn't Bron and AD, was the shot?
I think AD did hoop. I think AD did hoop.
Cause I thought it was Kuz in them.
Yeah, no, that was AD. That was AD.
Is that the year they got the chip then?
Yep.
Yeah.
That had to be the year they got the chip.
Disrespecting Russ. When Bron
Yeah.
disrespected Russ.
Bron ran through some G's that year, actually. He beat everybody on his way to that chip. Oh, that.
So you fuck with that chip.
I mean, I gotta count it because it's my nigga Bron, but I don't really want to, man. It's a whole ass chip.
It's
I heard
a
the
whole
nigga
ass
say.
chip, man.
I heard a nigga today. I heard the nigga today say, you know, he don't care. He said everybody had the same opportunity to get that chip. Bron wanted it more, so he went and got it. So I gotta respect it, but you know what I'm saying? It's low on the chip scale. It's low on the chip scale. I ain't really tripping on that. Let Bron tell it. He say that's his toughest ring. He keep trying to talk it up.
He keep trying to talk it up. Like, no, we not finna.
He want to
No.
control. You know, he want to control narratives, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna tell me what I see, man. That wasn't
He
your
doing these
toughest
little
chip, man.
interviews talking about how tough that fucking chip was. Like, nah, nigga, you really cruised to that chip. Them niggas couldn't see you in the bubble, nigga, and you know that, man.
He was
You know what Bron say he comfortable being uncomfortable, man. He been in the league too long, man. Them niggas didn't understand what was happening. Man, all that nigga know is basketball and hoop and gyms and basketballs and rims. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't missing nothing in that. He wasn't missing nothing during that motherfucking COVID shit. He loved that shit. Everybody got to stay in the gym all day with him. But I don't really want to, you know.
You don't want to put too much respect on the bubble chip.
I don't want to put too much respect on that chip though. I just got to give it to him because the niggas that hate LeBron really try to take that chip from him. And that's what I really don't want to do just because they do it because they hating on him. You know what I'm saying? But but I do, with that being said, they play in Miami, right?
They play Miami. Yep.
I got to take Jimmy finals appearance away from me. I gotta take his finals appearance away from me.
Because it was the bubble. Because it was the bubble.
Yeah,
damn.
it was the bubble. You know
hey, I guess you're right.
Of course they made it. It's Miami.
Wait, hold on, though. Hold on.
I guess you're right. Damn.
I'm just saying. And he lost. And he lost.
And he lost. And he lost.
Gotta miss me with the J Booty.
You really don't fuck with Jimmy.
Nah, man. I've been trying to fuck with Jimmy, man, for a lot of years in a row. Like I was like, after he got to the chip, I started giving him his little respect. Then I'm watching him over here hooping with all these white boys. I'm watching him hoop with a bunch of suckers on his squad. He do hoop. You know what I'm saying? It is his team, actually, but
you said
I
what?
don't got the respect that everybody trying to put on him. That's all I'm saying. He be hooping. He be hooping, but he just not one of them guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he just Jay Butts.
Everybody be hooping.
Everybody be hooping, man. We can look at the stats tonight. I know somebody randomly dropped a 40 ball tonight.
It was four niggas who dropped. It was four niggas who probably dropped 40 tonight.
Easily.
Bron, Yanni, Embiid, and McCollum probably all dropped 40 tonight.
I think Bron down there had a trip dub tonight.
Bron down there had a trip dub.
They got their little win. But I don't respect the Lakers and them niggas, boy. Them niggas is ass to me, man. I really like watching them niggas. I really like watching them niggas scrape for wins. Niggas get one win and then lose 3.
That's a fact.
Your boy. Hey, your boy Levine dropped 40 tonight.
See what I mean? What do Jimmy Butler really do? You know what I'm saying? I never see him drop 40. You know, all these other niggas drop 40 just on accident. This nigga, boy, Jimmy numbers he don't really impress me like that. He got good D. You know what I'm saying? He do smart boxing.
He do smart boxing.
He do smart, but he got good D.
He had 17 tonight.
Who, Jimmy?
17, 5 for 13, 0 tray balls. He ain't even try to shoot a tray ball, but had 6 rebounds and 8 assists. And he had 4 steals.
See, he do smart boxing. he do defense. You got him fucked up. He do defense. No, I'm just saying, Jimmy, like I respect this game, but I respect this game for what it is, man. He just, you know what I mean, he a good role player. He not no guy like that. He just so happened to be the best player on his team, but you know what I'm saying, that's by default.
And that's really the whole thing with the levels conversation. That's why it's not too many players who can get to who I can say get to that level. So like KD get to A level, Jimmy Butler get to A level. Like niggas get to a level, but it ain't that level. It ain't that level.
So, yeah, that level of that Bron and Yanni.
Right? You got Steph on your shit, right?
Me? Shad ain't got Steph on his shit.
Why
why do I got Steph?
I ain't saying my level. I ain't saying my players. You feel me? I ain't saying mine. I got Jordan.
Yeah,
Bron,
for sure.
Kobe, Wade.
That's a good one.
and I think I got Giannis.
Yeah, I mean them official. I mean that's an official. I mean the list is very short. You got that list right there, and then you got
And
you got a few exceptions that you could make a case for. Like you can make a case for Kawhi,
I got
huh?
honorable mention, real shit, like a real deal, honorable, like a for real, smart. What you say, smart boxing?
Yeah,
I
smart box.
got like for real. It's that's tough. Because when we say that level, we talking about that level, and I don't think at all times he got like he be out there hooping.
Oh, yeah.
Kawhi out there, but
Oh,
at the same
Kawhi.
time,
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel you. I agree. I agree with you. He be missing in action a lot
it,
because getting to
a
that level,
whole
I feel you because I also feel like getting to that level require a little bit of consistency. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you one of these
a
niggas that's
whole
been in
lot
the
of
league
consistency.
this long.
Because if we talking just
You
show
said if we talking just who? If we talking just what?
good players, good players that got chips, and you feel me? We Shaq could be a great case.
I ain't got no big men. I ain't got no big men on that list. I ain't got nobody who can't put the ball on the floor and dribble it
The
and run past nobody.
the biggest man, yeah, and I was gonna say Yanni fit that description. Like
He the only
Yanni
one.
all day.
He the only one. If you can't put that ball on the floor and take off for 90 feet and go get a bucket, man, that nigga Shaq, he gonna get stuck up, trip over his big
I,
dumb ass feet, get stuck up, you know. Shaq can't just take over the game that way.
I feel
He actually gotta have somebody feed him the ball for him to be effective. In order to be the nigga that get to that level, you don't need nobody to help you out. You need a nigga to take the ball out for you.
so
That's Mike.
I would 100.
Mike the best. I looked at some numbers today, and I never, ever gonna ever argue against
So
that
look
nigga
though,
Mike ever
okay.
again. Mike is crazy when you look at his goddamn numbers. His playoff numbers is
I
the
gave up
best
years
numbers I
ago.
ever seen.
I gave up years ago. I tried to give it on. I just gave
Yeah, I
up though.
tried. I tried to,
But
yeah, for sure. Hold on, let me
so
give me a lighter,
Chicago
man.
Bulls wasn't a great team.
Absolutely.
Who
Hold
who
on.
was a great team?
He said Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Chicago, one of the best teams I ever seen. Hang on.
Yeah.
Fuck
He
my
said he
lighter
said
at, man.
Chicago was a great team.
Listen, Chicago was a great team. Chicago was a great team with the greatest player you ever seen heading it, though. No Mike, that great ass team don't win anything. They don't win shit without Mike on the team. Now, I feel like shit, Mike being on the team is really what make them a great team. When you look at the fucking numbers, he got all the points.
He got all the points.
Nobody else even had to score shit. You look at this nigga fucking playoff numbers from the jump, from the point he came in the league, the second time he went to the playoffs, the nigga averaged 45 points.
Ridiculous.
Mike
That
only
nigga
had
averaged
Mike only
45
had
his
one
second time in the off.
second time in all. Mike only had one season in the playoffs where he averaged under 30 points only one time, and that he averaged 29 that season. Every other year was 30 and up. A man that averaged 45, 36 in the playoffs. I mean, I don't know nobody getting no buckets
see
like that in the playoffs. That's why he got 2 3-peats. The man got 2 3. All his chips came consecutively because he was getting so many buckets.
Because he be getting so many buckets.
So many buckets that he couldn't lose. That's why they couldn't beat him, because no defense could stop a nigga who get buckets like that. It's nothing that could beat that.
That's the only reason Chicago team was a great team. Like, other than that, no, that's not a great team. Like, nowhere near a great team.
The best part about their team is Jordan. The second best thing about the team, and this is just the second time. This when Dennis Rodman was there. So when Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, and Mike, all them niggas was all first team, all defense. But that shit really don't matter if you take Mike off the squad. Them niggas don't win nothing.
It don't matter if you take Mike off
the
the squad.
Who the fuck was giving you 30s and 40s?
Hey, here's my question. Who giving you 20s? Who giving you 20s?
Nobody. I mean, Scotty had a couple seasons where he averaged 22 and 23. But, like, man, let me see something. I do want to see something.
Like, Scotty ain't even averaged 20 on his career, man.
Scotty averaged, what, 17? 16 on his career, man. Because Mike was getting all the buckets.
Mike was getting all the buckets.
Mike didn't even need no. He didn't need no help offensively.
He didn't need no help offensively.
You got these niggas that be talking about building these teams around Bron, and Bron need these shooters, and everybody need these certain particular type of squads. That nigga Mike just needed some niggas who was willing to come out there and play. Mike was gonna do all of the heavy lifting. He taking all the shots. He needs Steve Kerr to shoot 2 3s a game. Niggas be talking about Steve Kerr. Niggas be talking about Steve Kerr like he was just some motherfucking sharpshooter. This nigga was shooting 2 3s a game, man. He wasn't even shooting that bitch like that, man. Niggas act like he was just a sharpshooter. I think the most that nigga ever averaged on the temps was like 3 or 4 threes a game. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Mike the truth, man.
Mike was the scoring low. Mike was the reason, man, why that team could even be considered great.
Let me see something. That nigga Scotty, really? Scotty only had. Scotty never averaged over 22 points a game.
Look at his playoff numbers. I don't think he ever had 20 in the offs, man.
Let me see.
He did. He did. He probably had like 2.
3 times. He averaged 21-6.
In the offs, he averaged 20.
And he did it during that first 3-peat. He averaged 20 and then 22. But I mean, I'm talking about he gave you great defense and all of that. But I tell you what, though, if he didn't get that 20, Mike would have got it for him. Mike was just trying to keep the nigga on the team and keep the nigga happy. You know what I'm saying? Mike say, I guess I'll throw that nigga the ball, let him get him some in. Just to keep him happy and on the squad, man.
Yeah, because even if you look at the niggas Mike had before that nigga had Scotty, he had niggas who could give you 20. He hooped with a couple niggas who gave you 20. You feel me? But the difference he needed was niggas like to play defense.
You gotta think about it. He had niggas who could score the ball. He didn't need them to score the ball. When Ron Harper came to Chicago, Ron Harper came off of averaging 20 points a game. He came over there and started giving you 7. He came over there and started giving you 7 and 8 points. And he wasn't even getting no assists. With Mike on his team. You know what I'm saying? Mike didn't need nobody to do nothing. He just needed niggas to come out that bitch and play hard, man. Leave it on the floor, man. And not points. I'm going to do the points. Let me see. Hell yeah, that nigga Ron Harper, Ron Harper averaged right around 20 points a game his whole career. And then the first year that he went to Chicago, that nigga averaged 7 points. That's just crazy right there, boy.
So yeah, no, we was having a conversation earlier. Tell him what you told me. Tell him why Chicago was a great team.
They had like 4 All-Stars on their squad during that 3-peat. Without
What, the second 3-peat? The second 3-peat?
The first 3-peat.
First 3-peat had who? Craig Hodges in them? Who was the All-Star?
Damn, who's my? I just smoked. Hold on, I'm going back to Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant. Real shit, they made the All-Star that year.
Okay, I can see Horace Grant might have been an All-Star.
They made the All-Star that year.
Horace Grant was probably his most help.
Then you got Scottie Pippen, Jordan.
Scottie, Mike, Horace. Who the fourth?
Cartwright.
Bill Cartwright?
Bill Cartwright. Yeah.
I don't count Bill Cartwright. Never heard of him.
Why you don't count Bill Cartwright?
Never heard of him. Never heard of that guy. Let me look him up, though. We'll look him up. Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Take that back.
This guy
you
here.
Feel me? You know what I'm saying? That nigga. Hey, look. he made the All-Star team because I didn't even know he made the All-Star team with the Bulls. He was only an All-Star because he was on that team.
That's what I. Yeah.
He was only All-Star because he was on the team.
Man,
how many all defensive do we got?
Hey, listen, man. Listen. Bill Cartwright
how many
was only an
All-Star.
He was only an All-Star one time. My man played 15 years. All right, okay. All right, for sure. Because Bill Cartwright, I'll give him buckets.
For sure was Horace. For sure was Horace.
No, I got respect on Horace. I respect Horace, but
so yeah, it was 3. It was 3.
I respect Horace. I respect Horace defensively, but I mean, we just talking about Horace Grant. We talking about another nigga, another one-time All-Star. You know, he got 4-time All-Defensive in his long 17-year career, but I don't know, man, if that what year was that nigga All-Star?
It was
that same year.
Was it that year?
Yeah, he made it with the Bulls.
That must have been when they went 72-10.
Let me see, because you could look. Let me see which one highlighted.
67-15.
58-9.
You said 67-15?
I want to say, yeah, 67. No. It was 93-94.
Yeah.
93-94, the year he All-Star?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's 15, the year.
15 and 11. He was decent, 15 and 11. 15 and 11 a block. He was decent.
They went 55-27.
How many games his ass play? Let me look at that, too.
Oh, and Mike didn't even play that year. Mike didn't even play.
What year?
Mike didn't.
That's the year.
Mike didn't play.
That's the year Scotty got off?
Scott got off, huh?
Yeah, that's what they be trying to say.
That's one of his got off years for sure. But look,
yeah, they be trying to say Scotty got off when Mike was that year. Mike didn't play or whatever.
That great team without Mike got bounced by the fucking Knicks.
What round?
Man, in the Eastern Conference Finals, they got bounced.
Oh, they made it to the conference finals without Mike?
Without Mike, they did.
All right. Look at Cuz. He like, see.
So look. Let me ask you this. Do that make them a great team or a good team?
take Bron away
Good
from
team, because
Cleveland.
only great teams win chips.
Exactly.
No, but you feel, what about the system?
System. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's the same system and everything. I ain't
Take
giving them
Brown over
niggas.
Cleveland.
I don't give them a great team. I ain't even gonna hold you up. You know
I
what I'm
can't
saying?
call that a
We don't
great
even.
team. It's a good team.
They went,
I want
hold on, they went 80. What was their record? You feel me?
55 and
what
27.
No, 70-10. The whole squad. Mike didn't just do that,
that's
bro.
the second.
Like,
That's the second. That's
we ain't got
Rodman. That's Rodman them. That's Rodman them.
No, I'm just. He had. That's what I'm saying. Mike for sure great. That's not debatable.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So the squad and the system, mainly the system.
Yeah, but the
Also,
system clearly only work if you got Mike or Kobe.
Or Kobe. It only worked for two niggas.
So it's not just.
Huh?
It's not who?
It's not just
What
Mike.
Well, the system was
What you
created for
mean?
Mike. The triangle was created specifically for Mike. No. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the thing about it. That's the thing about that. You know what I'm saying? He is the triangle. Mike is the triangle. And that's why only Kobe could really play in that, could do that shit.
Kawhi can do it too.
Who?
Kawhi can do it too. If Kawhi had to play in that system, he could do it,
absolutely,
and DeMar
because he
DeRozan could
got.
do it.
So that's what I'm saying. Is it?
I agree with
DeMar
that.
DeRozan?
Mid-range masters for sure.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Is it like?
Not with Mike. We ain't got to debate this about Mike.
We should. Yeah. No.
About the Bulls, though. We debating this about the Bulls. About the Bulls.
Was
So
a good team. The Bulls was a good team. They wasn't a great team though, like that. Now maybe that the second three-peat, that team. I mean, apparently they're a great team because they three-peated. You know what I'm saying?
It would.
Well,
But you take
but
Mike
without
off, and
Mike,
it's not a great team.
you take Mike off, and it's just a good team, I guess, because they're not winning no chip or nothing. Who gonna get the bucket? Somebody got to make up for. Somebody got to make up for that 32 points a game. That shit ain't easy to get.
That ain't easy to get, man. Consistently though, night in and night out, somebody getting
on
that.
twos. Niggas got to remember
on
twos.
twos.
Mike was getting this on twos, no threes, man. This was all hard work, grind, all grinded baskets. He backing niggas down. He doing
like he doing it. That's Mike. Mike make that shit up. Mike is what make that shit a great team, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Mike make that shit a great team.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look.
Yeah, because if you take Mike off, they just a super defensive ass team. You still got Rodman in it. You still got Rodman and Scotty causing hell on the defensive end. But I mean, Scotty only gonna give you 20 points, man. Rodman
22
Rodman
max. Rodman
5 points. Rodman gonna give you PJ Tucker bucket.
He giving you about 15 boards.
He gonna give you 15 boards. But that's what I'm saying. That ain't gonna win you no games when you ain't got Mike, though, is all I'm saying.
All you need, man, he giving you 15 boards.
Let me tell you something. Without Michael Jordan on that team, you think them niggas could have got past Utah? Man, ain't no three-peat on you. Ain't no three-peat on Utah without Mike. Them niggas, Utah wasn't no hoes, dog. That'd have been an easy chip. Mike. Utah would have swept Utah would have swept Chicago without Mike. They would have swept them niggas. Mailman would have averaged 50 on them niggas. Rodman couldn't stop Mailman like that.
Nah, Rodman wasn't gonna be able to do that throughout the whole playoff series, man.
No, hell no. No, they wouldn't have, they couldn't have got off on Utah without Mike. They couldn't have got off on a lot of these teams without Mike. Without Mike, they couldn't have got off on Indiana. Reggie Miller was really prepared to battle with that nigga Mike every time they met. There was close games and close series. Like Mike, without Mike, they lose to Indiana. I don't even know if they get to the playoffs without Mike.
They might get
We
to
only
the
got 1
playoffs.
year.
I
We
mean,
only got 1 year that
we
they
only
did
got
it.
1 year to know. Yeah, right.
They got to the offs without Mike.
One.
That 1 year though, right? The 1 year
You know
is
what I'm
what
saying?
he's saying.
It's a small sample size. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, is it really though?
It's 1 year. Yeah, it's one season.
It's only 1 year. I can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. They got to the playoffs
But
and
they
lost.
went. They lost their best player. They didn't just
Right.
get to the playoffs though. That's what you feel me. It wasn't just like I'm switching whips too. You feel me? But they didn't just get to the play. They got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, and lost to the Knicks. You gonna look at that team and tell me it was a great team? You gonna look at that team and tell me it was a great
Starks
team?
and them? Who was it? Starks and them?
Yeah, it was Starks and them. It was Starks. It was Doc
Mason.
Rivers. It was Charles Oakley.
Mason.
It was Patrick Ewing.
Damn, it was Doc in uniform.
Hold on, then Mike
Yeah.
came back after that. For real?
You said who? You said what, cuz?
I said Mike came back right after that. You feel me? And
Yeah.
Yeah, he came back and got right back to work.
And got right back to business.
He got swept. He came back, got swept by Shaq. You know what I'm saying? He had to knock off the cobwebs. Then he got right back to business as usual. Three-peat.
Got right back to business.
Mike don't just win just one. You know what I'm saying? Mike don't just do one.
He don't just do one.
Good things comes in threes, he said.
Man, somebody told me before, they said Bron can just be baby goat, man. I used to try to make the argument for Bron on that shit. And just the more I even learn about Mike, it just ain't even really a conversation for real, man.
Yeah, you gotta really realistically, man. Mike be probably listening to all these arguments like, man, y'all niggas need to leave me out of this shit, man. Go look at my motherfucking numbers, man. Once I seen that nigga playoff numbers, I'll never ever entertain it again, man.
Well, see, look. That's why. So I don't got Luka on that level list, but that's why I could understand where you got him on that list at, because the motherfucker came into the offs averaging, I mean, okay, not 30, but 29, right? And he didn't only since then he didn't kept it right at 30. I mean, and we talking about
Luka.
Yeah, Luka. We talking about putting the team on his back and carrying a burden. Like, I don't know, man.
Luka, like, I gotta give him that, man. Luka crazy over there.
Yeah, Luka crazy. Luka crazy.
He obviously the whole team. He the whole shit over there, man.
And he getting better. That's the crazy part about it, man. Like,
he not even close to his ceiling.
So this my thing. I don't got him on that list because I don't got Curry on that list. Like, it feel hard for me to put Luka on that bitch for real. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't got him on that bitch.
So who do you got? Let me hear. Well, who you got? You gave us 4. Who you got? You just got the 4?
I gave you 5.
You did. You said Mike, Bron. You said D Wade. You said Kobe. Who was your 5th?
Giannis.
Oh, okay. You gave it to Giannis. All right.
Then I said an honorable mention you feel me? What I say, Smart Box and Kawhi. But
yeah, that's real. What about that hot ass Charles Barkley take you had earlier?
Oh, hold on.
What about that hot ass Charles Barkley take? What about that hot ass Charles Barkley take you had earlier?
That's what I was trying to figure out the criteria.
Because he was saying he was gonna say got to get to that level.
Chuck ain't did nothing.
Chuck ain't did a motherfucking thing to even be mentioned in this type of conversation.
Chuck ain't did nothing but swung hard, man. I feel you. I feel you, but yeah, that nigga Chuck, Chuck ain't hitting on nothing, man.
Chuck ain't hitting no shit. He got his numbers. I give him his numbers, shit, man. But he
if they call him if they say my nigga, if they be trying to say my nigga Russ trash, I never even heard of Charles Barkley.
You don't know Charles Barkley either.
I think y'all talking about that one guy that be on TNT or whatever
On
with Shaq.
TNT, the nigga Shaq be blazing all the time.
I'm gonna say I ain't never even seen Chuck play. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Chuck can get the hell up out of here, man.
Hey, when he won his chip though, he didn't win. He
He ain't get no
Chuck didn't
chips.
win
He
no
got
chip, did
MVP.
he?
No, hell
Okay,
no.
okay,
Not
okay.
at
I thought
all.
he got one. I thought he got
He
one
got
with,
an
with
MVP.
Hakeem.
He got
Okay,
an MVP. You
okay.
know what I'm saying?
All right. So
But
he in there with the Dirks. No, not the Dirks. He ain't win the chip. Can't be the Dirks.
yeah,
He in there
he
with the
ain't no
Steve
dirt.
Nashes. I need a good comparison for the TNT dude, man.
For the team, for who? Chuck?
Yeah.
Charge.
What you mean you need a good comparison?
Good comparison. Who do that nigga compare to? Is he even worth even trying to figure out?
Who?
Chuck, is he worth trying to figure out who he compared to? Like what
The other,
class is he in? What bracket is he in? What level is he?
he in that one. He in that one Zion Williams level right now. I give you
All
Zion
right.
right now.
All right, for sure. Good for
I
that.
said Zion got
Good
the
for
potential to
Zion.
pass that nigga pretty soon here. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
Zion put up, I think Zion was another dude. I think he put up 36 to 38 tonight, man. Him and McCullum
Zion,
hooping.
Zion finding it right now. He finding it, man. He figuring out how he fit in this league. He realizing that it's still the same thing, man. He could do
Yeah,
these niggas the way he did in college, the way he did in high school. Once the nigga figure
everybody
that out,
babies.
yeah. Once the nigga figure that out, he could turn into who he gonna be. Zion gonna be
Hey,
crazy.
Zion gonna be nice. I think he gonna be the better. I think he gonna end up being a better pick out of him and Josh. Personally, I think Zion. I think, man, I feel like Ja gonna always
I
be a
agree.
baby. I
I
feel like
agree
Ja gonna
because
be
Ja only have one problem, and I don't really know. Ja problem is his IQ,
his
right?
IQ.
He got everything else. His problem is his IQ. I feel like he's so young that he could turn into a better shooter, you know.
I do too. I think he need
But
a couple.
The IQ that he showed me, let me know that he can't change his hoop game. So since he can only really play one way, and you see what that do for Russ. So and he do dumbass shit. He do shit that Russ don't do. He do stupid shit that Russ don't do.
Yeah,
That nigga, I
yeah.
never see Russ just run down the court and just jump in the air
Just
randomly.
jump in the air and try to figure it out before he hit the
And this is
ground and they
why,
call it
and
travel.
this is why Russ be healthy all the time. Russ don't do stupid shit like that. He takes stupid shots. That's the only thing stupid that Russ do is take stupid shots. You know what I'm saying? But that's because he got a lot of nuts. You know what I'm saying? Russ got a lot of nuts. He played very aggressively. So if you leave him open, he gonna
Yeah,
take the shot.
yeah.
People be calling a bad shot because he miss it, but it's really a good shot because he open. He usually open. He don't shoot with nobody all in his face. That ain't Russ game. But I don't think Ja got enough IQ to play the way he play. So if he switches game up, then what is Ja? If Ja don't attack the basket and just jump from the
Yeah,
3-point
that's
line, what
true.
is Ja?
That's true. That's true.
But Zion, his ceiling is so high because it's a it's an efficient basketball game that he play.
It is. It is. He ain't just out there pulling a bunch. But I did see that he tried to add another little
Strong.
jump shot. He putting the fadeaway in his bag. He got the
Yeah,
fade
you
in
see
his
the little
bag now.
fadeaway?
Yeah, I
He been
seen the
working
little
on his
fadeaway.
shot. He
Yeah,
working on his
he doing his
form.
thing. He doing his thing
He
on his shot.
he doing less stupid jumping. You don't just see Zion just doing stupid ass jumping. I seen him make this block. I seen him make this block a couple weeks ago in the corner. Man, he jumped so high to get to that block.
Does a close
That
out.
that kind of shit is what's gonna make him. That's what's
Yeah.
gonna make him better than Ja. Because on the
The fact that
defensive
he
side,
can make them type of plays. Yeah.
absolutely, that's gonna make him a playmaker on the
Yeah.
defense and on the offense. And I feel like he gonna get better and better defensively because he's so fucking strong. He's so
Y'all can hear
strong.
me at all, huh?
Oh hell no.
Nah, we can hear you,
Morning,
look.
my
We
shit
can
was
hear you now.
Hey, that shit you said about Russ was false. That nigga did that shit this game. Like
What?
shooting with a motherfucker in his face. I watched that nigga do that
But
shit
he
in the
don't.
corner.
But he don't always do that
Hold
though.
on,
He don't make it a
hold
part
on,
of
because
his
it was a
game.
lot of points that man, that nigga
Hold
was
on.
bro, his first year on the Lakers, that nigga was running down the court. You know how many times Rustin ran down the court and jumped in the air?
He jump in the air attacking. Like he don't just be jumping up over niggas randomly like Ja Morant do. You know what I'm saying? Like what Russ do. Man,
I get
Russ
what
been
you're
doing
saying.
this shit his
He
whole
was under.
career. Russ, he ain't doing nothing different that he really been doing his whole career. But he don't be putting his body at risk, is what I'm saying. Ja Morant put his body at risk. That's what I'm talking about. That nigga come down.
100.
That
100.
nigga come down. You don't know. He always look like he about to get injured.
He do. He do. But my thing with that nigga jumping in the air the way that he do is the low IQ thing, not even because of the injury. Like
AD.
everybody, not even just because of that, but every time you jump up in the air, like they teach you that shit in grade school. Don't jump up in the air if you're not about to lay the ball up, or you know what I'm saying? Like you don't jump to
Give me that
pass.
charger, Jay. Give me that charger right there.
Yeah, that shit dangerous.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit.
just some stupid.
Yeah.
It's just some stupid
Hey,
shit to do. You don't jump in the air and then try to figure out what you about to do next.
Yeah, that's that crazy shit.
That's that crazy shit.
That's that 2K. That's that 2K shit.
So I for sure feel like I do feel like he gonna be. Hey T, would you
What up
trade
though?
right now? Would you trade?
ooh,
Would you trade Trey Young?
Absolutely. Trey
Why you
Young
would
can
trade
go.
Trey Young? Why you would trade him?
Man, that nigga Trey Young, cause I can't win nothing really with him. I can entertain the fans every night with him. You know what I'm saying? I can compete, but I'm never gonna win with him because his IQ is so low. And then he a defensive liability. Nigga, the fucking worst defensive player in the league as far as a starting point guard. He the worst one in the league on defense. He a liability. He can't stop nothing,
damn.
and he can't even stop himself from shooting the fucking ball. That nigga shoot you out of all kind of
Yeah,
winds. That shit,
shoot you out of a game for sure, for sure.
which is really stupid because the nigga can facilitate good. He can
Yeah,
facilitate the ball. He really can. You know what I'm saying?
I think right now he like number 2 or 3 in the league in assists.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he just not smart, man.
He
It's
just
just his
not smart
IQ.
enough.
It's
He
just his
wanna he
IQ. He could
yeah,
be so
I
much
think
better than Chris Paul.
it seemed like he feel like his shooting is his best ability, and I think it might be his playmaking and his passing, man. And I think he
Exactly. It's
should
his
focus
point.
more on
It's
that.
his. He should focus more on. He should focus more on being a Chris Paul, man, because he could.
Yeah, I think so.
He could be so much better than Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? But not on that defensive side of things.
Not on that defense though. Not on
That's
defense.
the biggest problem. So I'm gonna trade Trey Young. I'm gonna get that nigga out of here because I know I could get something for him. The value got to be high on him. I'm gonna get that nigga the fuck out of here. I'm gonna try to get me 2-3 people, man, or give me 2 people in the pick or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Give
gonna
me
try to
some
grab
depth.
a couple people up out of that.
I already got Jante. I already got another true point guard on my squad who actually to me is a smarter point guard and one
He's
of the
smarter.
best defensive guards in the league.
And I think that off rip make him better than Trey.
He is better than Trey. He just don't shoot as much as Trey. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's and
Because he's
that's
not
part of what
stupid
make
anyway.
him better. Exactly.
Exactly. They just
Yeah,
let Trey Young. They give Trey Young this motherfucking green light to just shoot the ball over and over, which I feel them for doing. But it's like if you had any IQ with that type of green light, you'll realize that it's just not working when you shoot the ball 20 times and 19 times. And then you got guys on your team. You got guys.
he got hoopers on his team. He
Guys
got
on
people on his
squad.
team. I mean, obviously the dude averaging 9 assists per game. Obviously, he got people on
He
his
got a
team.
better team. He got a better team than Milwaukee.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
So he
He
a
got a
hoe.
better team than a lot of them.
He got a better team. Yeah, for sure. For sure. They got guys over there. That's a little fucking squad he got over there. You would think with the
He got a
way he
better
played
squad.
point guard that they'll run it better over there. 2
You
true
said what,
points.
cuz?
He got a better squad than Luka. I'll say that.
Yep.
Yeah. He
Yep.
definitely got a better
Yeah.
squad than Luka.
Say he got a better squad than Luka.
That's what make Luka so hard. Luka will come to Atlanta and he gonna guarantee a chip with that squad.
Cause he over there. He for sure, hey, look, he for sure going to the finals.
he going
He for sure.
he,
But you know
he
what?
go,
You know what?
he going to the finals.
He fucking around have to see Yanni, man. That'd be a crazy
That'll be
7-game
hard.
series. That'd be a crazy 7-game series.
It would be.
So that trade
They
wasn't.
keep
Yeah, they should have kept that.
they
Atlanta
keep
should
saying,
have kept that. They'd have been.
I just don't know if these guys, I don't know if both of these guys developed the way they developed if it played out any different though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I believe in the butterfly effect for sure, for sure. It really be
We
hard
probably
to.
would Luca probably would have worked out, but we might not even be talking about Trey Young right now. That nigga would have went to Dallas.
If he had went to Dallas. Hey,
That's
look,
a
let me
fact.
ask y'all this though. Let me ask y'all this. Which chip mean more? Bron bubble chip or Kawhi's Toronto chip?
Kawhi Toronto chip. I got a lot of respect on Kawhi Toronto chip.
So
That was his
look,
first. That was his first year there with some strangers that couldn't do nothing with Bron enough. He came over there and showed DeRozan what he was supposed to have been doing.
Bron wasn't there though.
Don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
It do.
It don't
That's
matter.
the main. It do.
It don't matter
It do
because
though.
it don't matter because do you
Yes, it
know
do.
the you don't remember who Kawhi
That's the.
what Kawhi route to the finals?
he don't I guess not. I guess that route was, you
Fuck
know,
Bron.
I guess that route, that man.
That nigga had a crazy route to the finals, man. He was supposed to be done at Embiid. That nigga, it wasn't no easy route to the finals, man. He put all that shit on his back. He took that whole squad. He responsible for that chip. The team was a good team, but it was a great team with Kawhi on it. It wasn't a great team with DeRozan on it. That's all I'm
It
saying.
wasn't a great team with DeRozan on it. It was a good team with DeRozan on it.
It was a good team with
Bro,
DeRozan. He
they
took
did
him off.
not.
You said
What'd you
what,
say?
cuz? He gotta connect to the Wi-Fi or something.
Yeah, man, gotta turn your Wi-Fi knob up.
Nah, this is out. It ain't no. Y'all
There you
Yeah,
can
we
go.
good. We running. We see you.
Yeah, you were just
You
breaking
said
up a
what
little
though?
bit.
What you had
These
said
the
though?
ingredients. Bron.
Oh, what'd you say? You had froze up. What'd you say? Oh, he is froze. I thought he was unfroze.
Damn, it ain't moving.
There you go.
You move. Yeah.
Now you said Bron. You said what
This
now?
shit. Yeah, Bron.
I mean, what you saying though?
He
Bron.
froze.
No
He
Bron.
froze before whatever he keeps saying about it.
I don't think he's saying nothing else. I think he just saying Bron.
Oh, what about Bron?
I
Oh,
think he's yeah. I
It
think he's
was no
saying
Bron.
Oh, he's
That
saying he's saying it was no Bron when Kawhi went through there. But this all I'm
but
saying. One could argue that it wouldn't have really mattered. He might have beat Bron too. He
yeah. I
wasn't
mean,
DeRozan. He wasn't
but
DeRozan.
then
That's
That's
the
but
all I'm
main
then
saying.
fact.
What'd you
Bro.
say?
No. He
this
just
my
the
question
chemical
though.
X.
This my question though. I Okay, I feel what you're saying. Like that's the final boss. He didn't have to go through the final boss. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. He got to
But
skip over
like
Bron.
this my question. Where was Bron?
Bron didn't even make the playoffs,
Where the fuck was
right?
Bron? Where the fuck was Bron?
Yeah, so like that's my point. Bron wasn't nobody at this point. Bron wasn't nobody to be scared of. He wasn't even there. And Kawhi was there with a team he just got with
Kawhi was there with a team he just got with. So it really
and
was
had
no
no
excuse for
plans on.
Bron to
He
not.
ain't never had no plans on staying or nothing. He just was coming
Yeah.
there to do his little year and get a chip, and like it was nothing. He never laughed or frowned or nothing. That shit
Laugh.
crazy.
Uh,
He laughed.
He said he did laugh. He
Nigga
tried
laughed.
to
It
do a
went
laugh.
viral.
Yeah.
and I didn't even realize the nigga had to go through Yanni.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I didn't even
He
realize he
went.
had to go through Yanni.
He went through Yanni, Embiid. Hold on. Uh,
He went through Yanni,
hold
Embiid.
on. Wasn't it
I
Boston
don't
too?
No, it was Orlando, but I don't really count that Orlando
Okay.
team because it was
Me
Aston
either.
Dirk.
So it was
So
Orlando,
Philly, yep. He went
Philly,
through, yep, Milwaukee.
Philly,
Then,
Milwaukee.
yep.
Went seven with Philly. Hit a
With
game winner to send them.
With your boy Jay Booty on that same
With your
team.
boy, with Jay Booty over there.
He was.
He was
There's an argument. He
who?
was the best.
You said Booty was who?
He was the second best player. He was the second best player on that motherfucker.
Unfortunately, that's
Yeah,
why
I
they
mean,
lost. That's why
I
they
guess
probably
so.
why they lost. Cause I mean,
Y'all said
that's a
that's such a good.
That's who? You said
what'd you say?
he done froze up again. He need to turn his Wi-Fi now.
You feel me? Philly was. Y'all said Philly
You
was
said
such a good team.
Philly was tough. I feel like that was a
yeah,
tough motherfucking. That was a
for sure was a tough team.
tough road. That was a tough road. I mean, they went 7. He only won because he hit the
That was a
fucking
tough team for
his
sure,
shot
for
he
sure.
hit. He hit a big shot, and then had to
You
go see Yanni.
you don't feel like that? You don't feel like that Philly team was a tough one?
No, I, Jimmy was their second best player on that bitch.
So you one of them guys probably. You probably one of them guys who that man. Philly was a tough team, dog.
No, Philly
I'm
was a
talking
tough
about.
squad that year, but I'm saying Jimmy
I ain't gonna.
was
They
the
wasn't.
second best player. The same booty was the second best player on the squad. Y'all saying was the tough one.
Then he had to beat the Warriors too, and I don't want to hear that injury stuff.
Now
Keep
the who? He beat the who?
you keep
He broke up. He finished off the Warriors too. He finished them niggas on off. Now
The
you
Soldiers.
can say that they
They
got their
had
little injuries.
what 100.
You can say they had their little injuries or whatever.
They best player
Whatever.
injured.
Kawhi said, "I don't give a fuck what happened over there. I'm gonna come over there, and these niggas is through. KD leaving. It's a wrap. I'm getting KD up out of here. I'm leaving Toronto. He didn't matter. It didn't matter. He came on a squad, dog. He came on a squad that was just a
he
good
ain't never
team.
hoop with these niggas.
He never hooped with these niggas,
He never
and he
hoop
took
with
the
these
team
niggas.
over.
Didn't want to
He
be there for real. Like that nigga.
anchored the defense. The nigga anchored the defense too.
Like, yeah, that for sure that was a Oh, I don't fuck with
I
the.
got more respect. I got more respect on that chip
Yeah,
than I got on the
I was gonna
bubble
say
chip.
I don't
So
fuck. I don't fuck with the. You already know I don't fuck with the bubble chip. I for sure got more respect on Kawhi shit, man. That was a rough one. Cause I don't know why the
Can y'all
screen
hear me?
keep. Yeah, you by the window now.
Y'all can hear me better? I got my antennas up. Can't. Oh damn! Y'all still can't hear me in this video.
Man, we hear you, but it just keep
I
going
can
in and
hear you.
out.
I can hear you now. Your mic ain't freezing, but your camera freezing.
No, I think all that shit free.
Man, this shit ass.
You gotta
Boy,
cut the Wi-Fi. You gotta cut the Wi-Fi off.
You working off your celly or your iPad? Start the modem.
my
Yeah, you
iPad.
back sleep.
Damn, this shit ain't working.
I hear you now. We hear you now. Hey, what you was trying to say about Jimmy Butler? What your point? What you was trying to make on that Jimmy Butler Philly shit?
He was trying to say that Philly wasn't shit because Jimmy Butler was their second best player.
All right,
and I
I'll buy that one.
I've been talking shit about Jay Butts. You know what I'm saying? I get what he was. I see what he was trying to do there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll buy it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Philly. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
hell no. Hell yeah, man. No, though, man. Like even when we go back to the level shit, man. That's why to me, I got certain niggas like all right, a nigga like Jamal Murray. Have y'all niggas seen Jamal Murray last 5 fucking games, man? Like Jamal Murray to me is a nigga that's like he ain't Jimmy Butler. He ain't Jimmy Butler. He like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't Jimmy Butler. I don't even know how to really do how
He
to.
ain't Jimmy Butler, but he also not Zach LaVine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
That nigga.
he not Zach LaVine. So look, so what's the? Because I like to say Tobias Harris, but like I feel like that's being a little disrespectful though. You know what I'm saying?
Being a little
Who
disrespectful to who? Because Tobias Harris, if you ask me, I'm going to take him over Murray.
you
Give
got?
me
You got
Tobias.
Harris over Murray?
I got Harris over Murray.
Why you got Harris over Murray though?
Because I don't like Murray. And I don't like him. I don't really, I don't really, he don't impress me, man. He had that one
He don't
little good
impress
little
you.
run. He had that one little good little run in the playoffs that one time, man. But he, I mean, I expected him to be better at this point.
And it
You
I
said he
expected,
what? Cause you said he what?
we had that good run. It was the bubble.
Was
Oh
that the
shit.
bubble? Was that the bubble? Oh, hey,
It's
hey, remember TJ Warren got off in the bubble too. TJ Warren dropped a 50 piece in the bubble. Yep. Murray a rap on hell. I didn't even
Murray
realize
with Murray.
that. Yeah, man.
All right, this nigga Murray crazy.
Murray like Lonzo Ball or something.
All right, 100. I do that. I
You
do
know what I'm
that. I
saying?
do that. Like Brandon Ingram. I do Brandon Ingram because I really don't.
Yeah.
I
And
do
Brandon
Brandon Ingram.
and Brandon Ingram more consistent. But
Yeah,
Brandon Ingram just It's
He
like
too hurt. He too
he definitely too hurt.
he too hurt. Like that's that nigga thing. Had he ever even had a hold on, let's go see.
Is he more hurt than Jimmy Butler though?
Jimmy Butler not hurt though.
Well, why he don't be playing no games?
Goat rest. He get goat rest. He done earned pussy
Wow.
goat rest.
Wow. that's what it
It's
is.
goat rest.
Jimmy play, yeah, Jimmy playing the off. That's it. Jimmy for the playoff. Playoff Butler.
You
Playoff
gotta have
Jimmy.
a chip.
Jimmy Bucket.
You gotta have a chip for this. Is them his games?
Get the nigga games, man.
Wee.
I can't even talk about Brandon Ingram no more, man. He don't qualify. He don't even qualify. BI don't even.
That was BI
That was
game.
BI shit. That was BI shit, man. You want to see Jay Booty shit? Let's see if Jay Booty qualified. BI only had one year where he played 65 games, man, or more.
All right, well I think Butler got like 3.
Jay Booty got 3.
I
1,
think it's
2,
3.
3, 4, 5, 6. He got 6.
Oh, he got 6?
He got 6 in his 11-year career. You feel me? So it's above 500. He on the slippery slope because he only played what 20 this year,
Yeah.
22 this year. Yeah, I just ain't.
Hooping the playoff, man. Games.
You know why Jimmy don't hoop? You know why Jimmy don't hoop in the playoffs? Because he never averaged 30.
He never averaged 30.
Never averaged 30 in the playoffs. I'm gonna just say he did his thing. He don't hoop. He just did his thing.
You know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah,
a bubble, man. That was
yeah,
a
man.
bubble.
I ain't got shit for this nigga, man. And actually, the 27 came last year though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bubble he only did. The bubble he only did 22.
No, in the finals, you feel me? That's when he did it.
Steph ain't never averaged 30 either.
He ain't never
in the off.
in the offs.
No, he ain't never averaged 30 in the offs either.
Steph ain't never averaged 30 in the offs.
No, but you got to take in the fact that he was fucking sharing points. He shared points with KD. Still gave you 28.
He gave you 28.
He gave you 28.
It ain't 30.
He gave you 28 3 times in the playoffs. 25 twice.
It ain't 30.
27.
Do it add up to 90?
I feel like with Steph.
Do it
What'd you say?
You said do it what?
90. Do it add up to 90 points?
What you mean?
What you mean?
Because you talk about 28, man. Jimmy averaged 27.
But I'm saying he got KD on his team.
Once.
He got KD on his team too, and Clay. These niggas is getting shots. You know, look at he's shooting 10 tray balls a game. He damn near what, he 40%.
Right there. That's 30 right there. That's 30 right there. Averaging 30.
What you doing right now though? Is this we on Steph fast or we on Jimmy's? What we doing?
So no, we on both their ass. If you just said Jimmy ain't gonna give it.
No, you know why we on Steph fast? We ain't no Steph fast because we ain't no hell no.
Jimmy, because he ain't
Fuck
30.
no.
I just bought him up because he ain't average 30, and I was saying, you know, I got him on my list as one of them guys that get to that level. You know what I'm saying? Even though he didn't average 30.
I feel that, but he said he ain't gonna give it to Jimmy because he didn't average 30.
Yeah,
but Jimmy ain't even on like his type of level anyway to really You know what I'm saying? He not even on the Steph
Like
level,
Jimmy
whatever
come up with
level.
Clay. Jimmy come up with Clay or something. Jimmy don't come up with Steph.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We bring
Like
Jimmy
that
up
nigga
with
don't.
Seth.
That
We
nigga.
bring Jimmy and Seth Curry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, exactly. Now that you say that, man, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go check it
Jimmy
out,
and
man.
Seth is the right person.
Let's go check it out. Is Seth the right person?
Oh no.
Seth,
Y'all did.
Seth
Might not
averaged Seth averaged 18 with Philly in the playoffs.
all right, so he more that's closer. Cause Jimmy, I know he
It's
ain't never had
closer.
more than 20. He ain't never had more than 22.
And what?
Who Jimmy?
What Jimmy? What's
Jimmy
Jimmy
had
He
one
highest?
averaged
season. Jimmy had
27
one season last year in the off. He averaged 27.
last year.
Oh,
Just
accident.
last year. Yeah,
Average
exactly.
27 on average
Exactly.
27 on accident.
Exactly.
Okay. Cause like how many rounds?
On
How many rounds they
accident, they
play?
went to the
How many
Eastern
rounds they played last year?
Eastern
He went to the
Conference
Eastern
Final.
Conference.
It's
Yeah.
the East six
They went to the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, he went to the Eastern Conference.
I'll give him his little weak ass 27.
out
I
on
mean, but
accident.
but
His
what the
I give
fuck
him that, but it don't mean
what do
nothing.
it
He ain't
count
gonna
for
do it
though?
again.
Exactly. It
Nothing,
don't mean
nothing, because
nothing.
he
It don't
never
count
gonna
for
do it
shit.
again or nothing. He never gonna do it again or nothing. He never
It's a
gonna win the
flash in
ship
the
or
skillet
nothing.
for this nigga. This nigga Jimmy Butler crazy. You not gonna like no. He not gonna be the best player on the championship team.
Getting all
Not
that
gonna win
gold rest.
CJ Booty. Getting all that fucking gold rest and still coming up short in the offs. Niggas like
That's great.
nigga 27 points per game. I bet you Donovan Mitchell shit that in the playoffs, man. I bet you D Mitch shit 27 points per game in the playoffs.
Let's have a look. See.
Yep.
Hold on. Where my phone at?
Please, 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 man. You know how fucking weak this has just made Jimmy Butler look to me, man.
Man, what the fuck wrong with my shit, man?
No.
This laptop crazy. What you looking at?
Man, I'm looking at Donovan Mitchell playoff numbers, man.
I'm on here said I was trying to pull up his playoff shit. My shit keep freezing up. There you
That
go.
nigga averaged 36 over 7 games one series, man.
Yep, I see that. Damn.
Now
Then he
it
averaged
was the bubble.
32.
It was the bubble.
Yep. But
That
then
was
But
in
he
the
shit,
did
bubble.
average.
he averaged 32. He averaged 32 the next season.
Yeah.
32 over 10
So
games. Over 10 games.
so maybe that's where Jimmy Butler at. Maybe Jimmy Butler. No.
Oh, D
Okay, never
Mitch?
mind. Okay, never mind.
Hell no.
Never mind. All right.
Hell no. That nigga
All right.
Jimmy wish. Jimmy never gonna
He
do 36. I don't
he
give a
wish he
fuck
was
if
D
it's one
Mitch. All
series.
right. All
I don't
right.
give a because he did a 36 and then a 32. So that mean and then 25. He did 25 last year over 6 games. I got Cleveland. I got Cleveland going to the second round this year.
To the second
I got
round.
I at least got them going to the second round. I got Mitch giving you 30 plus this season.
Yeah, I got him. I got him doing 30 plus, but they still babies. Cuz you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm
They
just, you
still
feel me? I'm listening. I'm still
for
here.
sure. Yeah, they still babies though, man. So I don't really got them getting past. The thing about
Yeah,
these
I ain't
niggas,
got
I'm gonna
them.
keep.
I ain't expecting them.
You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
expecting them. If they do get out the first round, I respect it.
You got them. You could see them. You could see them. You said what? Cuz?
No, I was about to say I don't got them getting past Miami.
You wouldn't have them against you wouldn't have them. Look, man,
I think they can beat Miami.
I think they could
No.
beat Miami.
I think that's actually one of the teams that they could beat. Miami ain't from top to bottom, man. Miami ain't. You know what I'm saying? Jay Booty,
They
they
ain't as
best player.
yeah, they ain't as good of a team as the Cavs. Show for show. Because Darian,
No,
one thing about it is that Darius Garland gonna go out there and hoop on your ass. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Darius Garland gonna hoop and D Mitch gonna hoop, and that bitch Jared Allen gonna play
and
some defense,
Mobley gonna hoop.
and Mobley gonna hoop. Like I could for
And
sure
that
see
whole
them niggas.
squad. They
Yeah,
squad coming to hoop. You know what I mean?
and then that nigga Bam a hoe. Bam out of bio so suspect. I don't know what we gonna get out of that dude night in and night out, man.
Hey, who didn't New York and Miami play last week? Not too long ago.
I don't remember New York and Miami game.
Who you got winning? Who you got winning in the series? If they you
And
think New York could get them?
Miami.
and,
No.
and the best of
No.
7.
Yeah.
I'm put a little respect on Miami. I'm put a little
Y'all
respect on
tweaking.
Miami. I don't I don't trust I don't trust they coach more than I trust Spoelstra. I don't trust Tibbs more than I trust Spoelstra.
That's real.
No. Now I do think that you said what cuz you said what? Oh,
I said nothing. I'm listening.
I do think that Jalen Brunson to make a big ass difference. And I think he'll be able to make it competitive. But one thing that I'm not gonna do is discount the fact that Jimmy might show up. He might motherfucking come. He
Nigga,
might come show up, but like
bro.
He gonna
Jimmy's
show up.
showing
He gonna
up.
show up. It's just to what level?
it's just to level. What level is he
Yeah.
gonna show up? Is he gonna be able to? And I think he can do it because I don't think New York shit. I think they trash for real. I
Yeah.
think
Oh, you
you
saying
know what
on
I'm
New York?
saying.
Yeah. Yeah. New York
Yeah, they
ain't.
gonna on New York. I would expect Jimmy Butler to not let them niggas beat him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
But that mean,
Miami ain't.
but the thing is about that. The thing about that is Jimmy. Jimmy is their best offensive player, so Jimmy gonna have to beat New York, and New York got fucking D over there,
In New York got D. That's true. They got
and they
D.
can and they got multiple niggas who could get buckets over there. You know,
They got
Miami
niggas who
funny,
can get buckets.
but
Miami
I
funny
think you,
style, ain't they?
I think you right though. I
Miami,
really think you. I really think
my
Miami don't. I don't think Miami let New York do it to them.
yeah, but you
Not New
know what
York.
though? The thing of not New that's my thing, not New York, but like
Yeah,
anybody else, I ain't got no motherfucking faith in the Heat, man,
yeah.
because the
I
Heat
ain't got no faith in the Heat, but I don't like. I hate New York way more than I hate Miami, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got no problem with Miami. I actually hate New York, man. Them niggas
you
trash.
actually don't fuck with New York. They is garbage. But like
I
you
don't
said
fuck with
though,
RJ. They do got D though.
they got D and they got 3 niggas who can give you 2025. You
They
know,
do.
I gotta give them their shit on that, man. You know,
They do.
they got a little bit of they probably got more nuts than Miami. So I don't know, man. I really don't know.
They look hungrier than Miami.
They look a little hungrier than Miami. Like who got the better record right now? Who got the better record right now?
I think New York.
Miami.
Miami
I don't
do?
know.
I
I'm not
think
sure. I
I
gotta
don't
check.
know. I think New York do, man.
Miami.
Miami 18 and 18.
Yeah, I want to say that's better
They both 18 and
than New
18.
York shit. They 100. But they on the motherfucking losing. They like
Oh, they tied.
they
They tied.
Yeah, they tied.
I got New York.
I mean,
got Miami.
they tied.
I got New
If they
York.
tied, I gotta say New
If they
York,
tied,
man.
I got New York.
Goddamn.
Yeah, they tied
And they
right now. I
just
got New
tied.
York
They just tied today because Miami just won.
because honestly, over the season,
No, Miami lost today.
I've been over the season. I've been actually watching New York get better. You know, they've been getting better as a team.
Oh yeah, Miami lost today because their
Man,
best player only had 17 points.
Who they play?
The Nuggets, and their
Oh
best player
yeah.
didn't even score 20 points. The
Oh,
Nuggets' best player didn't even score 20 points, uh
did he
and the
have a
Heat
triple
still lost.
double?
Yeah, the bitch had a
man, they
triple
got
double.
a squad.
That nigga Jokic hard, boy.
Yeah, Jokic
He
crazy,
hard.
man. They got who y'all got? Who y'all got MVP? Who y'all got MVP? Cuz who you got?
You already know who I got MVP.
You got Luka.
Luka, the great white hope. Luka.
Cuz who you got MVP?
You call that nigga the Great White Hope. That's tough. I don't, man. That's tough.
Well,
That's
who you got on that? Who you got on the MVP?
yeah, bro. Cause ooh, I don't know on that one because I was saying Luka was going to MVP before the season, and I
Who your
he's
MVP
doing
though?
something.
Like not even who you think
Mine
gonna win. Who your MVP?
Yeah, who you got MVP right now?
is hard because it might have to be KD.
That's a rough
I'm
one.
not. I ain't mad at that.
I ain't
I ain't
mad at
mad.
it. I can't agree with it, but not mad at it.
That's tough. We
Yeah.
talking about right now. He just tied
Yeah,
number what?
that's
He number
real.
two. They number two, and
Yeah.
they was down
They
with
number two.
the
They
Lakers.
number two in the
They was down with
East.
the Lakers.
Hold on.
You
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
and that bitch been hooping.
Hmm. 29, 7, and 5.
Man, that's tough, man.
29, 7, and
Who?
5.
Right now?
KD averaging this
But
year, he averaging
Kyrie.
29.9.
But then you got Kyrie 26, 5 and 5.
That's real.
So
That's real.
it's hard for me to give
It's
him that
hard. I
MVP
agree. I
like
agree.
that.
I gotta
When
agree.
you got niggas out here with no squad, you know what I'm saying? You got Yanni out here, no squad. Luka out here, no squad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree.
Honestly, this team should have been Brooklyn should have been this good. They should have been this good all season. You know what I'm saying? They just getting it
Yeah.
right. If I'm
Yeah.
gonna talk KD, if I'm gonna talk KD being MVP, it's gonna be later down the season.
What basically he got to maintain this level right here.
He got to maintain this level right here. He got to win a lot more than he loses, he got to keep that number right there, right around that 30 ball. Cause some niggas out here hooping. What Luka averaging right now? 35, 34?
You know, and if Luka averaging
Damn
34,
near
he
on the
crazy,
triple
man.
double. Damn near on the triple double.
Luka averaging 33.7, man.
Damn near
8.8,
on.
8.9.
Come on, man. What's their
What is
record?
boys? What is boys? That's what I was just about to see. Let me see. Let me see their record.
They had a losing record a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but now they 4 games over 500. They 20 and 16.
Thanks to Luka.
Thanks to Luka. And I don't even know what place that. Let me see what the standings is. I don't know what happened to bro. His shit must have died or something. Let me see. Man, right now the Mavericks is the goddamn 5 seed.
See what I mean, man?
Man, that's crazy. 3 games back from the Grizzlies. That's crazy, man.
And they on their ass. They don't look, and they ain't showing no signs of slowing down either.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit right there.
Can
Damn,
y'all hear
that's
me?
crazy. Yeah, hell yeah.
We back.
Yeah, we
Is
back.
it
We
good?
back.
Is it we? Oh, we live.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We cooking. Yeah, man. Man, listen.
I can't do the
That's rough.
KD right now.
I can't do KD. I can't do KD. I'll say that.
Because if you
It
do
might
KD, you gotta say Tatum. You
I
know what I
gotta say
mean?
Tatum. By my standard, I for sure gotta say Tatum, but I don't got Tatum the MVP. And you know what? If I don't got Luka, I for sure motherfucking can't say KD. Like it's cool what he doing right now. I give him his shit, but oh no, Luka.
Who you got right now, Yanni?
Oh me, I'm forever Yanni, man. To me, it's no
I
other.
mean,
To me,
you can make that argument every year.
you can make the argument
That's
every
why
year. He
you
on
know.
that. It's
Yeah,
that Bron shit, man. It's that Bron
he
shit. He
that
on like.
for sure. Yanni is that guy.
Yanni is that guy, but I will say this: if I did say Yanni, it gotta
Go
be
ahead,
Luca.
man. Go
It
ahead,
gotta
man.
be
You
it
got to
gotta
keep
be
it a buck.
Luca.
You got to keep it a buck with yourself. He crazy. The nigga
As
just
much
did a
as much
60-point trip dub on niggas just to put a little icing on it.
yeah, as much. Can you hear me,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
man? As much as I would want to get that shit to as much as I would want to get that shit to Yanni, or I mean Jokic after, because Jokic be hooping, man, but nah. Nah,
He ain't doing
Luca
what
crazy.
Luka doing or
Luca
yeah.
crazy. Luca crazy with that shit, man. My MVP, I for sure. I got Yanni, man. I got Yanni.
That nigga Embiid is over there doing damn near what
Hey, that's another
34.
nigga. Man, that nigga crazy, man.
I think he averaging 34 or like 33
On the
right now
season,
on the season.
That's
Let
right.
me see. Basketball reference say 33.7, 9.7 rebounds, 4.3
God
assists.
damn, that bitch won scoring champ last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he got scoring
He
champ
won it.
last year.
He won it. So he lead in the league in points right now.
33-7.
Look at the bold numbers. Look at the bold. He leading the league in points right now. You know why I ain't got Embiid as the MVP though?
Why?
You know I ain't got him as an MVP because look at the team standings, man. In the Eastern Conference right now, they number 5. They got a
They
Luca got
5.
the yeah, man.
Yeah.
Luca
With a
got Luca
squad. They 5 with a squad. They got a squad.
5 with a squad.
I know James Harden missed some games.
Yeah, but
It's
that
like
shouldn't
6, 7 games, but
the,
that shouldn't
the
be
squads.
even still that reflect on Embiid, you know.
Yeah, the squad because even without Harden, the squad is still a better squad than what Yanni and
Yeah.
Luca got for sure, for sure.
Gianni and Luka. Yeah, for sure, man. All these niggas got a better squad than Luka.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody,
That's why that's why I got Luka.
you think the Bucks got a better squad than Luca? I'm gonna have to say yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to
I
say
think
yeah.
so.
I'm gonna have to
Hell
say
yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna have to say yeah. They for
Yeah.
sure got
It's most of the same guys he been going to war with.
over the past few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's for
Especially
sure
if
true.
you count Middleton. because that's really all that bitch Luka really need over there is a Middleton.
Is a Middleton.
Hell yeah. He'll take a McCollum. Middleton, McCollum,
You know what?
tomato,
You know what I
tomato.
think? You know what I think Luke need? I think Luka needs somebody I think they just need a defensive anchor over there. If they have somebody who could just really lock in on defense or help the team with you
Yeah,
know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? Like
For sure.
ain't got no dogs or nothing over there. They just got you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like in the playoffs, I feel like when it comes to the playoffs, they need a more they need a reliable second scoring option.
You know why they don't?
Cause Luca gonna
Cause
handle it
Luca,
all.
cause
I
Luca
know.
gonna handle all the.
Yeah,
Yep,
I already know. He
yep.
gonna handle it all.
He
But I'm
he
just
just
saying
need them.
to push them niggas over the top offensively, it wouldn't hurt to have a nigga like McCollum on the squad.
Yeah, yeah,
Not a
that's real.
nigga like Ingram. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah,
nigga like Middleton. You know what I'm saying? A nigga who can consistently give you some
Middleton,
good
huh?
buckets. I got Middleton and McCollum, tomato
The
and
same
tomato.
player. No.
You ain't got Middleton. Middleton ain't fucking with McCollum.
No, Middleton ain't fucking with McCullum. McCullum, damn. McCullum, hey, real shit. McCullum damn near get to that level. He damn near
In the
get to one of them
playoffs,
levels.
it's because McCollum got high IQ.
He got
McCollum,
exactly,
he got high
exactly.
IQ. That's why they look the way that they looked last year. You know what I'm saying? He was adding something to them. He added something to them niggas.
He did. He did. He added something to them niggas for sure, for sure. Yeah, so I ain't gonna put too much on him and say he damn near get to that level, but the bitch got nah. I got McCullum over Jimmy Butler for sure, for sure. I put it like that.
Let me look at Middleton. Let me look at Middleton playoff numbers.
Yeah, check him out. Check out that.
What
Yeah,
year?
check out
What year they win that chip?
2021.
2021. He gave you 24 points. I'll round up to 24. 24, a steal and a half, 5 assists, 8 boards. Ain't bad. Okay, but when I look at, let me see something. Oh, I could compare right here. I forgot I could compare.
You can drop the compare now. Who you trying to compare you with? CJ?
CJ.
Who y'all comparing? CJ and
Chris
Middleton.
Middleton.
I gotta, you feel me? I'm just letting I know my shit, my service
It's
horse
CJ.
it charged right now, like you feel me? Before I take off and you to better services.
Oh, you could pick off and shit.
Yeah, I gotta let my shit charge because it's about to die, you feel me? So
Oh, okay.
but I'm listening to everything y'all saying. I
You
just don't know.
you you said it's McCullum.
McCullum,
Yeah.
y'all got McCullum and who? Y'all compare McCullum and who?
Middleton. I was saying them niggas was the same. Them niggas was about the same, but that nigga Shy disagreed, and he was absolutely right when I'm taking a closer look at shit. Yeah,
What McCullum looking like in the offs?
I'm looking at his. I was just actually looking at his regular season numbers, but McCollum consistent in the
Okay.
offs 20, 25, 24, 23, 20, 22. I mean, it's similar,
They about the same nigga to y'all, huh? To me, it's IQ, but it ain't like
but
Middleton. It ain't like Middleton don't got no IQ at all though.
I
He
was
got
about to say,
IQ.
he got IQ.
I was for sure gonna say Middleton got IQ because when it was
I
time, you
feel
feel me? And when they won, if he wasn't on that squad, they wouldn't. They not winning, bro.
The year they got the chip,
The year they got the chip, it was a certain. I think against Brooklyn, bro. Against Brooklyn,
they needed him to show up, and he did, didn't he?
He showed bro. He
20
showed up.
2021.
2020.
If that's the year they won.
Yeah,
He
because
averaged
KD
20.
had his foot on the line.
Yeah, he.
I forgot that's why KD lost.
Get your ass back in there. Ain't nobody tell you to eat.
I would say that's low IQ to not to know where your foot was at, but
That's absolutely low IQ.
Who am I? I don't wear a size 20. But
Hey, so who level is a crazy who like KD and Luka?
Luka.
Luka got the crazier level. I guess I gotta fucking agree.
Look at the
Damn.
numbers. Yeah, I got Luka, man. I'm not even.
Damn. It's not even a question, is it?
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute.
KD.
Can't disrespect KD like that, though.
It's not a disrespect thing. It's not a disrespect thing.
It ain't,
But
because I understand who KD is.
Yeah, Luka level crazier for sure. Luka level for sure crazier. Like it ain't even no KD thing. It's just not that I'm thinking about the actual question. It's a dumbass question. You know what I'm saying? Luka.
And he only averaged 30 like twice in the offs. You feel me?
Who?
KD.
KD only twice in the offs.
Yeah.
You know what? That's another thing though that kind of play. All right.
Don't get me wrong. But don't get me wrong, man. That nigga KD ain't no motherfucking pushover or nothing like that. But it's just like he don't really get it like Luka, because as a 7 foot nigga, he don't even get more boards than Luka.
He's some sort of pushover.
That's true.
You said he ain't. He is.
He said he ain't a 7-footer.
No, you said he ain't some sort of pushover like that. I said, yeah, he is. If he's a 7-footer, he ain't getting bored like a guard.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him a pushover.
I'm just saying he ain't no hoe. He ain't no hoe or nothing like that. Like that nigga, his numbers are very, very respectable.
Hold that nigga, man.
Who did?
The Warriors.
What you mean?
Man, look, he the first 3-1. I don't want to say the first 3-1, but it started with them first.
Why you say they owed him though?
Because they disrespected him that year. That was his year, bro.
Say that particular year, huh? I say that nigga hold himself.
Who disrespected him?
The Warriors. Steph.
Disrespected KD?
Him and Russ.
Oh, you talking about when he had to join forces?
The year before, they was supposed, bro. That was their year, bro. That was OKC year to go to the finals without Harden. You know what I'm saying? And meet up against Bron and get pushed over.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they ran into a guy who could really get to that level. Steph.
Klay Thompson.
That nigga funny as hell.
I forgot Steph did beat KD.
Damn.
Steph did beat KD, didn't he? You reminded me that.
He beat him.
He beat KD, he beat Bron, he beat everybody.
Damn, so he get to that level, huh?
He ain't be honest. He ain't be honest.
He ain't had a chance.
Damn. Do I gotta
get a chance? He didn't get a chance because Kawhi dismantled their team. But
he ain't beat Kawhi, though. He ain't beat Kawhi.
That nigga funny as hell.
No, he can't beat Kawhi. He don't get. Yeah, he ain't beat Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi wasn't having it from nobody.
Didn't they put Kawhi out when Kawhi was in San Antonio though?
Hold on,
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Put his ass out though. They literally put his ass out though. Like he
had
to up a dub with KD. He was up a dub before, you feel me? Before half with KD on their squad. Him and LaMarcus.
Who?
LaMarcus.
KD be playing some heavy minutes too. Shit.
Your boy Brown playing some heavy minutes.
KD averaged 34. He averaged 34 in 2021 playoffs over 12 games.
No.
KD that must be the one when he had his foot on the line.
Yeah. So yeah.
Damn, that nigga was averaging 34. He was 32 the year before that. KD he be hooping.
He was hooping.
He just ain't Luka though. You know what I'm saying?
He just ain't Luka.
I agree.
He just ain't the white boy, man. Imagine if he was 6'11". Shit. That nigga be averaging 30 boards a game.
He'd be dirt.
He ain't even got no hops.
He'd be Dirk. He'd be Dirk.
Dirk ain't getting no boards.
No, real shit.
Dirk ain't even getting no board.
Dirk ain't getting no boards either.
He'll be Jokic.
He'll be way better than Jokic, man. That nigga get about yeah, but he'll be Jokic though. He'll be Jokic.
Real shit. If he was about 7 foot, he'd be Jokic. The great white hope.
What y'all niggas think they look like on the same squad together, like everybody be swearing so much?
Not good.
T, I'm with you. 2 white boys. Somebody, they can't be good because they game class.
They the same player. That's
They
the
the
I ain't with that one.
That's
Jokic. Yeah, I guess like Luka gonna take away from Jokic, but I don't know. Actually, that shit might work. Them two niggas,
to what extent though?
Them too high IQ niggas. Cause Luka could carry them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Then what's the point of having Jokic?
Big man. He is a good big man.
He is a good big man. That's true. He is a good big man.
He a good big man. So
he's stopping who?
He ain't stopping no goddamn body. And I don't think it'll be enough offensive firepower to win no chip. I don't think it'll be enough offensive firepower to win no chip.
That's why I said they ain't winning. They not winning. Luka ain't doing it all like that. If he got you said he not. Because like you said, Jokic ain't stopping nobody. So it's pointless.
Yeah, it'd have to be like Luka coming to Denver. Not even Jokic coming to Dallas.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm picturing Luka in Denver, not Jokic in Dallas.
Yeah.
Luka in Denver is a different squad.
You ain't got the same shit though. You ain't got the same shit around you. You ain't got
what you mean?
You ain't got the same players around you. With Luka and Dallas. I mean Luka and Denver.
We talking about a trade, but even like a free agency or something like that'll be, you feel me?
I was just saying, motherfucking just throw Luka on that team as is. You throw Luka on that team as is. That's the squad.
Yeah, just throw Luka.
With motherfucking Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash. That's what that shit would be like.
Not really, because Dirk wasn't really much of a passer. Like Jokic really be facilitating.
He wasn't
really a high IQ passer.
Yeah, he a point guard, really. He not even a 3-point shooter like Dirk was, for real. Like, he can get it midi, but even his tray balls, it ain't like 3-point contests like Dirk. You know what I'm saying?
He be traveling.
I mean, you know, all these niggas be traveling, man.
All these niggas be traveling, man. That boy Poole, boy, that nigga he be going on vacations.
Man,
niggas be traveling out here.
Yeah, that shit.
That every fast break, he grabbed the ball, take about 6 steps.
He been doing that. He been doing that his whole career, man. Everybody just give Bron the pass on that because, like,
they want to see the dunk.
It must be. This how I look at it. This how I look at it. When you got the best niggas in the league that keep doing certain shit, I really feel like you should probably should just change the rules for these niggas too, man. These the best hoopers in the world. They making up stuff, nigga. Let AI do his carry, man. Man. You know they used to didn't want niggas to dunk the ball.
Hey, that's true, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
These niggas is innovating. They innovating the game. That fucking step back and side step shit. To me, the way that I learned to play basketball, I be seeing a lot of traveling. I was watching a nigga do some shit on his pivot the other day, and he changed his pivot and went up, and I'm like,
Yep.
man, maybe
Niggas change their pivot all the time.
Maybe they just innovating. You know what I'm saying? Let it fly. These is the best niggas in the world that's playing. Let it fly.
Go ahead, let it fly. Make the defense adjust.
Yeah, because if everybody's starting to do it, you go to any gym with some young niggas, all the young niggas, they doing all the same moves. So update the league. The league got to be updated. Nah, that
Maybe
ain't
you're
a
right,
travel no
man.
more.
Maybe you're right, because look, it wasn't
looked
always
pretty.
a three. It wasn't always a 3-pointer, which is why I don't even go back that far in the NBA. Like,
it wasn't always a 3-pointer. It wasn't always a dunk. Niggas didn't even want motherfuckers to dunk. They was trying to make rules to stop niggas from dunking and dominating and all of that kind of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like certain shit, like it is what it is. Like Harden made that step back shit a thing, man. My son be trying to do a step back.
let that bitch going on, let it fly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to, because AI had niggas carrying.
What's AI level? Do AI get to that level?
AI got to that level.
AI got to that level.
AI got to that level.
Yeah, AI got to that level. He might not have got no chip out of it, but I give him a pass because he was 6 feet.
He ran in the Shaq and Kobe.
He was 6 feet playing against, losing to his squad was so trash.
He ran in the Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah, like
this what I would like to know. Cause this the thing right here. Like it's really all right. Like I feel what you're saying, like he ran into Shaq and Kobe. But that's not, to me, that's not gonna be sufficient enough. But if you go ahead and toss in the fact, yeah, well, the nigga was only 6 feet tall, like, all right, I'll let you have that one at that point. I'll let you have
no squad.
That's what I'm saying. Shaq first.
And his playoff numbers is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
What year was that? Y'all know?
Which 2000? One? What year?
Yeah, I think it was
2000.
Like 2000. I think it was like, yeah, I think it was like 2000.
2001 season.
Yeah,
I think I averaged 33.
I'm saying what year did he go up against? I'm trying to see what year was that in the playoffs. Did he go against? Who did he go against in the offs that year?
Let me see, 2000, 2001. Let me see.
So they got Eastern Conference champs. I'm assuming that's him. His second best player was Raja Bell. So I'm
Raja, the Kobe stopper.
The Kobe stepper. Let me see who they went up against though. They had to do Indiana, Toronto, that nigga Vince Carter, and then they did Milwaukee. All right. So he got Ray Allen. All right, I'll give him his shit, man.
Well, Indiana, Toronto,
yeah,
Philly, Indiana, Toronto.
Boy, Vince Carter is pathetic.
Man, Vince Carter, man. I was listening to Ticket and them talk about Vince Carter the other day, man. It was really trying to just give him a lot of props. It was trying to talk about how tough the conference was at the time, and he was trying to say, man, Vince, he was averaging 27 or something like that. But the thing is, man, Vince ain't hitting no nothing, man.
Boy, Vince Carter was pathetic.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga was pathetic, man.
Let me see
That
what he.
shit.
Let me see.
That
Let me
nigga
That
see
nigga
his
is pathetic.
playoff
Now
numbers.
he played a lot of games. I give him that. But this nigga played. This nigga played 22 years and he was only two-time All NBA. Boy, Vince Carter was pathetic.
Man, and like
If he hadn't got them dunks,
not impressive in the playoffs.
he said if he hadn't got them dunks.
Yeah, if he hadn't got them dunks, we wouldn't even be talking about him right
we
now.
wouldn't even be
I
talking
know
about this
that's
nigga,
fucked
man.
up. That's the truth though. It's
If he
the
ain't had
full
no
truth.
hops, we wouldn't even be talking about him.
We
It'd be
ain't
Tracy
talking about
McGrady cousin.
BC. He'd be T-Mac cousin, like he is now.
He'd be T Mac cousin instead of T Mac being his cousin.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd
That's
be
hilarious. That's hilarious right there.
man.
I ain't got nothing on Vince. I guess I got more on Paul Pierce than I got on Vince. Hey man, T man, tell this nigga your defensive list, man. Who you have on
Yeah.
your defensive list?
Hold up, right quick.
Even though he ain't got his defensive list.
Man, I'm look. Oh, for sure ain't got one motherfucking
You
defense.
ain't got no list, so the thing is, he can give you his list, but you can't really argue with this nigga because you don't got no list.
I don't know, cause your list, hold on, your list.
My list solid.
Whew.
My list solid.
I got all right. I got Akeem. I got Akeem, number one. I got I got Timmy at number two.
Timmy who? Timmy
Mm,
who?
Tim Duncan.
mm.
I got two. I got Matumbo.
You got
I got
Matumbo
Matumbo.
3.
Yep, I got Matumbo 3. I got KG 4.
Mm,
I got Dennis Rodman 5.
What the?
okay.
I got Karl Malone 6.
You got Karl Malone 6?
Yep, I got Karl Malone. I got Karl
Okay.
Malone 6.
Okay. That's an
I got
interesting one.
Karl Malone 6. I went ahead and I put my nigga Mike in there at 7. He the only guard that I got on there. I got Mike at 7. I got Ben Wallace at 8.
Bro, what the?
And Ben Wallace 4-time
And
defensive
you
player of
got
the year.
8, and you
Huh?
got him at 8, and you got him at 8. You got Tim
Because
Duncan.
I got him at 8 for I got him at 8 because I got him at 8 because of statistics.
That's what I ain't looked up there. That's why I ain't got no list yet. That's why I ain't
I
got
got
no.
him at 8. I got him at 8 because of statistics because career blocks mean a lot to me when we talking about the best defense of all time, protecting the rim. You know what I'm saying? You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Kareem number 1. I mean Hakeem number 1 on that. That's why I got Hakeem number 1. You know what I'm saying? And Hakeem is number 1 in blocks, 10th in all time steals. Like that mean a lot
Damn.
to
That's
me.
rough, especially for a center.
But yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? Um,
9.
I was like, my 9 and 10, man. I never finished my 9 and 10 because I was juggling with some niggas. Because I was juggling with Dwight, but I ended up saying that I wasn't gonna put Dwight in my top 10. I wanted to put David Robinson in my top 10, but I didn't finish my last 2 slots.
So, Karl Malone, help me with that one.
With the Karl Malone,
I ain't getting it.
number 2 in defensive rebounds all time.
What about?
It's tough to me.
That's tough. It's tough.
It's tough when you look at. It's tough when you look at. Not only that, the nigga like he played every motherfucking game, man. Every motherfucking game.
I could understand which one you ain't digging.
He 4-time all defensive. Would you say?
The fact he got Ben Wallace under all these niggas and still ain't got no Dwight on this motherfucker.
Man, no. Dwight got a small sample size to me. It's your cuz fault. It's Rashad's fault that I took him off my shit. I had him on my shit. That nigga talked me out of Ben Wallace because he talked me out of Dwight.
No, bro, man. No.
Dwight played 18 years and had 5 years where he was all defensive. And in that same 5-year span, he won his back-to-back awards. He three-peated the award and he won.
Echoing.
Just during No, you good.
All right.
He won just during that span. Like that's not best defensive player at all time. Like that's now I don't agree with T list. It's some players on his list that I for sure don't agree with. But I think I could understand by what you said, but I don't understand. I don't understand Timmy number 2. Dikembe at number 3. I let that one ride.
I got Timmy at number 2 because he 15-time all defensive.
Yeah. 15-time all defensive with 0 defensive player of the years though.
Thank you, bro. And you 0.
Fifth in career blocks all time.
With no defensive player of the year.
He fifth in career blocks all time.
And top 10 and 0 defensive player of the year.
He don't got no defensive player of the years. I didn't know that.
He fifth in blocks, 3rd in defensive rebounds. I don't know what else.
Okay. I see what you're getting at. I don't know
what else. He did his job down there on the D.
I see what you're getting at.
He anchored the D every year. The man played 19 years and he a 15-time all defensive player.
Man, that's why I ain't had time to look up.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Top 5 in career blocks and rebounds. That's tough.
Yeah, and a lot of it is the longevity of the shit. Like out of 19 years, you did that shit 15 times. Damn. All right.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I feel like it makes sense if I throw him on there without a defensive player of the year. If I threw Ben Wallace on my shit, only because he got 4 defensive player of the years. But statistically, he not fucking with that shit.
But Ben like 6'10", he like a 6'10" center.
That's pretty big. But I think Ben Wallace is smaller than 6'10" though.
He is. He for sure.
I think Ben Wallace like 6'7", 6'8".
I'm stretching. I'm for sure. But
I can't help that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the height that them niggas got.
But he got 4.
He needed that height. You know what I'm saying? Obviously.
So all right, but T point though, I could it's fucked up because I don't want to agree with it because he don't got the defensive player of the year, but one could argue that he probably should have had the defensive player of the
Because
year.
I'm
We
curious to
talking
know who
about
was getting them all those
who
years.
won
It was
them, who
probably
won them all them
somebody else
times.
that's on my list. You know what I mean? It was probably Akeem. It was probably one of these other niggas doing great things. These niggas all played together.
It was Dwight, Ben.
Dwight. It was
KG.
Dwight. It was Ben. It was KG. Yeah.
It was these guys.
Except the nigga you ain't got on your list because that's 5 that you talking.
Right, but to his point, nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it's really even more impressive.
These motherfuckers, bro, back to back.
That's what I think,
bro.
I thought
and it was in winning effort.
Impressive.
You know what I'm saying? Timmy got rings. Timmy got 5.
And it was in winning effort.
He got 5,
was in winning
anchoring
effort.
the defense every time.
They had to. Look, they had to. We not gonna get they team.
What on their squad?
But the squad.
But take Timmy off that squad though.
And it's not the same squad.
They
clearly.
nothing. Obviously, they had the best defense, one of the best defensive players in the league.
They had the Warriors up 20.
And they ain't won a chip since he left.
Nope, they ain't been shit since he left.
They ain't been shit since he left.
Actually, Pop don't even know how to coach no more since he left.
Pop don't even know how to. I be saying Pop can't coach no more.
Because of Timmy. We don't know if he really ever could coach.
Because of Timmy. Because of David Robinson.
You know
like, for real, you might got a point, man. And now that the Kawhi not there, Kawhi didn't want to win a championship. You might got a fucking point, man. You might got a point.
That's all I'm saying. I'm impressed by Timmy.
I'm impressed by
his defensive statistical output.
I am. I'm impressed by it for sure.
Hey, you never finished your list?
I never had time. No, I never had time to feel me to sit down.
Okay.
And look and
all right.
I'm going through them right now.
So look, I guess this the question.
Hold on, let me grab my other AirPods. Hold up.
So look, this the question right here. Let me let him grab it. Let me let him grab his shit. We'll let you look through it while till we get back. You don't like it, but the logic you can't really argue with, man. Like I could get it. I get it. Like I got Timmy number 2.
Number 2.
So look, I'll say this. With my list, I got Timmy number 5. I think I can put him at number 3. I think it was fair to put him at number 3, but I guess I would be moving Rodman down. Robin and Dembe.
I ain't even look up Dennis, bro. Dennis, come on.
Yeah, because I got Dennis number 3. But look though, I feel like I could easily put Timmy at number 3 by what he just got done saying, man. Like that's really I ain't even look at it in terms of that for real. My thing was, okay, can I even put Timmy on the list because he don't got a defensive player of the year? And out of the 30 players that I got on the list, he the only one who don't got a defensive player of the year. But he also did dominate his time span. He dominated on defense his time span. His whole time span. And nobody can say that. Can't nobody else say that. But look, this is the question that I was going to ask you, though. What's your criteria? That's the number one thing you're going to have to figure out. You're going to have to go step by step and figure out what are you looking for in your defensive player and who's done the most of that? Who's done that?
Man, I felt like defensive player of the year was like, That's how it started.
Number 5 in blocks, career all-time blocks, though. Like I didn't know that, man. Number what in defensive rebounds? I don't know. You freezing up, T.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I don't know, man.
that's tough, bro.
That's tough. That's tough. So look, let me ask you this. Do you got Timmy on your list at all? Since he don't got the defensive player of the year and knowing what you know about,
after that, I would have to, he
put him on your list.
I'm
gonna have to put him on my list. Now, I don't agree with the Karl Malone. I don't agree with the Karl Malone take. The Karl Malone, I can't, especially since he never won a defensive player of the year. He didn't anchor it like Tim Duncan did.
19 years, 4-time all defense.
Can't give him top 10 defensive player.
4-time all defense.
Can't give him a defensive player of the year.
We talking about, you said the same shit about Dwight Howard. It was a small sample size. At least in his sample size, he won some shit.
Karl Malone?
Karl Malone, yes, bro.
Sample size. That nigga second in all-time rebounds, defensive rebounds, man. That is defense.
4-time all defensive.
Pretty tough to me,
defensive.
Man.
Where he at with the
in my mind, when I went into this, I said, well, whoever is those guys that's at the top of the all-time blocks and rebounds, I'm definitely good. They definitely gonna be in my top 10.
Why not blocks and steals?
Blocks too. So Hakeem number 1.
Okay.
That's why I got KG. That's why I got KG on my list. That's why I got KG where I got him at.
Where KG at in blocks? Because that was the other one I was wondering about.
Well, KG 18th in blocks.
Okay.
But he also 18th in steals and first in defensive rebounds.
That nigga number 1.
First in all-time rebounds. That's pretty tough for KG.
You said
that's rough.
What?
Why the fuck my AirPod ain't connected? Hold up.
No, I can hear you.
Yeah, but my shit doing a little echo.
100. You said that nigga first in what rebounds?
Defensive rebounds, KG.
Like amongst everybody?
All time.
like
That's crazy.
That's crazy for sure.
Like Shaq, Karl Malone, Tim Duncan, all them niggas, the old niggas too.
Shaq not even on the top 10 on rebounds. I don't believe.
Damn, KG. I low key think I had KG. I was gonna put KG on because I don't think you had him on yours. Do you?
I got KG on mine. I got KG number 8.
1. Man, I can't.
Oh no, we going defensive too, ain't we? We talking defensive rebounds, right?
Yeah.
You see. Let me see. Oh, shit. He froze up. Let me see.
No, I can hear. Well, yeah.
No, he froze up. Yeah. Let me see, man.
We gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah, what you thinking though? What you thinking?
No, I'm I don't, man. That's tough, man.
Yeah, it's KG. KG lead all these niggas. But you know what? Look, your boy Dwight is number 5 though. Dwight number 5. Defensive rebounds, Dwight number 5.
So so you know what I'm saying? That's something right there. You feel
That's
me?
for sure. That's for sure something.
That's something. It ain't just no, man. Y'all, I feel like y'all you sleeping on the white, man. Yeah,
I'm not
that nigga.
sleeping on Dwight.
Man. Oh shit.
I'm not.
No, I said I felt like he's sleeping on the white. He don't like the white or something, huh? Where he the white? No, you said he number 5.
Dwight number 5 defensive rebounds.
Where he at on the blocks?
Something ain't right about this. Where he at on the blocks? Let me see. That's crazy. Shaq for sure not. Dwight 15 on the blocks.
Oh, I figured that. Top 15. He ain't
Top
top
15. More than 2 players that I got on my list.
Who?
Ben Wallace and Kevin Garnett.
Oh, man. See, man. And he put Bron out. that adds for something.
Hakeem, Dikembe, Timmy for sure up there. Timmy
Who?
number 3.
Timmy, yeah. On blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Man. You sleeping on
Yeah.
Dwight, bro.
So look, we just discovered that
Oh, y'all can
Dwight
hear me?
is yeah.
All right.
You sleeping on Dwight.
Well, I wasn't at first. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you the reason why I ended up where I ended up on Dwight, because I just looked at. I'm gonna tell you why.
Because he just brought up some shit.
What's that?
The rebounds and the blocks. He top 5 in defensive rebounds.
Yeah, Dwight. Well, Dwight is what? Dwight 4. He 4th in rebounds, 13th in blocks.
Is he
I thought
13th in blocks? Because I had a number on
this
the block.
15. He had
Yeah,
first.
got him at 13th on blocks. Yep, 13th.
You got him at 13 on blocks. I got him at 5th on blocks. Oh no, that's wrong. Hold on.
5th is Timmy on blocks.
Oh, okay. Dwight, I got Dwight. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got him at 9 on blocks.
That's even.
Dwight, where at on blocks? 9.
I got him.
Top 10.
Yeah, I got him at 9 on blocks.
5 in rebounds, top 10, 3 defensive players of the year, back to back. Come on now.
Yeah,
Nah.
in the short span, I guess I gotta make room for Dwight.
Nah, bro.
I guess Kawhi got to come off my list. But one thing that I did, another thing that I took, like, how would a motherfucker fare out on the perimeter? But I guess that's rough. I feel like somebody got to come off this list, man.
The White deserved to be on that
somebody,
motherfucker, bro.
It's gonna have to be somebody who didn't win also.
The White deserved to be on that motherfucking list.
I feel
Somebody
like
who didn't win.
Like I said, I ain't mad at it because, like, you know what I'm saying, I had him on the list. It's just that this nigga talked me out of that nigga, and I had other niggas that I. But like I said, I didn't even finish my last 2. I didn't finish 9 and 10, so it's a possibility that I might have stuck him back on there. But I hadn't looked back at my list since then. But
I'm not. I wouldn't be mad. I mean, he is a top 10 nigga. I could see him being on the nigga list for sure. He's top 10 nigga.
Why don't you got Draymond on that motherfucker?
Oh,
Cause that's how this shit started.
because if I don't, the reason I don't got Draymond on there is because like, who would I take off of my list for Draymond? That's the thing. There's
You ain't
nobody on
finish
my
yours.
list.
You ain't
Nobody.
finished yours.
I didn't finish my list, but I probably wouldn't put Draymond. He probably wouldn't make my top 10. He might make a good top 20 or something, but he wouldn't make my top 10.
So go ahead, tell them how it started though.
It started because this nigga said Draymond is one of the best defensive players ever.
Draymond,
Yes.
I mean, he only been in the league 10 years. He got seven all defensive teams. That's pretty good. And he a 4-time champ. So it's safe to say he anchored the defense on all their chips.
How when the nigga that won Finals MVP the first chip, they say
Iggy, I know you ain't about to say Iggy.
he played the best defense.
Bron gave him 30. What'd he give him, Shot?
Man, quit playing, man. Quit playing. Everybody knows what time it is. We ain't
I
finna
don't
do
give
this
a fuck
Iggy
about
shit,
that.
man.
About that sympathy in Finals MVP they gave Iggy, man. Iggy was a good defensive player, but he wasn't the main. Draymond was the main defensive player on the team. He was the young dog. Not Iggy. Not Iggy.
Not Iggy. Not Iggy.
No, you gotta
Not
miss me with
Iggy.
Iggy.
No, I ain't putting. I'm just.
you just saying.
Yeah, you talking. He anchored the defense. I'm saying a nigga who they gave Finals MVP to. They saying he played the LeBron style.
But that don't mean. But because he got the Finals MVP, that don't mean that. If they saying he did it on defense, that don't mean that they saying that because he was checking LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, to me, anchoring the defense is not just in the finals. You know what I'm saying? It's all through the regular season. It's all through the playoffs, not just playing good defense for one series. And he didn't play good defense that series. Bron gave him 34 or something crazy like that.
34.
All
34.
right. Yeah, so like, but I mean, he is one of the Draymond is one of the best defensive players all time. Because if you think about it, if you're a top 20 defensive player all time, you are one of the best defensive players all time. If you ask me, top 20 is a hell of a list.
Top to 100, but
I can't put him up there with them one guys.
Listen, if you won the award, you're obviously one of the best defensive players of all time.
Absolutely, he got him a DPOY, and he got him a steal champ too.
Oh, I gotta do that order for sure. Man, hold on, you got
he got him a steal champ.
I ain't gonna cap. You was right. You got me hard to argue with your ass on some of this shit because it's like the facts that you saying. With this Draymond been in the league 10 years and 7 times, like I can't argue with that shit.
That's pretty good stuff.
You like that's pretty.
Yeah, that's some shit.
That's right. And if we talk about a nigga that got the triple-double with blocks and steals.
Yeah, I mean he was the deep.
He didn't have points that he didn't have.
See, and I didn't even know that he had a triple-double with blocks and steals.
If he'd have had 10 points, it'd have been triple-double.
He had a triple-double with blocks and steals.
I want to say.
And he was doing this thing. Shit.
Man, hold on. Let me make sure. Because it's been a minute.
That's crazy. If he did, that's a crazy one, man. Yeah, I got him. Got him one of the best defensive players of all time, man. One of the best defensive players ever. And you laughed at me. You laughed at me like my hoop takes just be ridiculous as no.
What on Draymond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas sleep on Draymond though. You know what I'm saying? If you take a closer look at that nigga, he been doing his thing on the defensive end of things over there. That nigga been he done anchored their defense on all their chips.
To 4 chips.
That's a hell of a feat. That's the reason why I put Dennis Rodman on my shit, man. That nigga
Rodman.
anchored 5 chips.
He anchored 5 motherfucking chips. I for sure got to put Rodman on my shit.
5 chips.
Damn.
One on a 3-peat.
Actually, so I can move Timmy 1 above Dikembe maybe. Maybe. Now I'm gonna keep Timmy right where he at. I think that's adequate. I think 5 is adequate for a nigga who ain't even got a defensive player of the year. Cause even Kevin Garnett got a defensive player of the year.
Hold on, you say that last part?
I said I gotta. There's no reason for Tim Duncan to not have a defensive player of the year, especially if KG got one, basically.
Where
I don't.
where you got Mutombo?
I got Mutombo at number 4, 1 above Timmy. If Timmy had at least 1 defensive player of the year, he'd be at a solid number 4. He'd be at a solid, maybe even 3. You can make an argument for 3.
Nigga,
Like I feel like if
Tumbo got 4 of them hoes.
he
I
got
took
4 of them, man.
it wasn't blocks and steals.
Tumbo got 4, but then Tumbo only got 6 all defensive in 18 years.
Yeah,
So he do got 3. He do got 3 block champs.
he got block champs too, though.
Two rebound champs. You know what I'm saying? You know
What Draymond got?
Draymond had 10 assists, 10 steals, and 12 boards.
Okay.
You feel me? 4 points.
He in the record books for defense with the 10 steals.
I 100.
So let me ask you this, cuz is Draymond one of the hold on. Let me do the ticket, nigga. Is Draymond one of the best defensive players of the year, nigga? Look me in my eye, nigga, and tell me.
I probably had to say that. Yeah. Looking at that shit, 10 years, 7 time off. Yeah, bro, that's rough, bro.
It's undeniable.
And then also the nigga like what, 6'9"?
Yeah. If he that tall.
Who you got number 1, Shot?
I got Hakeem number 1. No, I mean, no
Oh,
award is
all
named
right.
after him.
That nigga ain't crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Know who number 1 is. All right.
Yeah, no. Number one is the most important for sure.
It's easy.
But like,
easy number 1 too.
Yeah, it ain't even a question. But I feel like I might need to take Rudy off my shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. My list solid.
Rudy ain't done. So like
Rudy ain't done.
Rudy is impressive. That's you know what? That's a nigga who I was juggling with putting on I was gonna put him in my top 10. That's a nigga who I wanted to put in my top 10. And I really feel like 9 years, 6 all defensive teams, man. 3 defensive player of the year is rough.
That's a rough, yeah.
That's a rough, man. That's rough. He a block champ, a rebound champ. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he only 9 years in, man. These other niggas got 9 years on him.
Yeah.
I was
and half the resume.
You know what I'm saying?
Rudy, but you ain't had Dwight in that motherfucker, so.
Yeah, and I think that's why I didn't put Dwight in my shit, because that right
Rudy,
there. Yeah.
You was talking about that because you was saying that. He was like, he 18 years. In 18 years, he only got 5 all defensive.
But what's impressive is the three-time defensive player of the years he got. And I guess,
Who?
Dwight, he is
That's
fourth on that rebound list, is what I got him at.
that
You got
shit
him at
crazy.
fourth on it?
Yeah, I got Dwight. I found him at fourth on the all-time rebound list. Nigga, Hakeem seventh on the rebound list, 10th on the fucking steals.
That nigga is defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the list named after him. The list named after him for a reason. Hey man, I'm finna go ahead and wrap this shit up right on, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
100.
For sure. Appreciate y'all, fellas. For sure, man.
All day. We got to do this again.
Most definitely.
For sure. We'll get it together. Y'all boys get some little topics or something. Please let me know. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Mars and them need to let us come over there and eat Mars ass up.
Man,
Go on
Mars
there.
crazy.